Yeah, I was standing backstage. Thank you guys for selling this place out on a weekday. Thank you so much. I was thinking about backstage. The first live improv and the first live podcast that we ever did was here almost 16 years ago. I know. I mean, we did a live podcast 16 years ago. This is the first place we did it. So thanks for hanging in all those years. All right, should we bring Jay Mohr out here on stage? One of the funniest guys I've ever had the pleasure of working with, and does the great impression. So we have some stuff worked out to do tonight. From SNL and every TV show and every other movie. Jay, you back there? Jay Mohr, everybody. Put your hands together for Jay Mohr.
Hi, buddy.
Great to see you, buddy.
Yeah! Hi, pal.
Thanks for coming out. You can sit down.
Talking about butt-related stuff. That's my wheelhouse.
Butt-related.
Got my prostate exam this week.
Oh, you did? Oh,
Yeah.
This week?
This week.
What number? Is this your first one?
It's my third. Well, yeah. Prostate exam is 90% ugh, but it's 10% ooh.
Yeah.
Because the doctor puts his finger in your butt,
Yeah.
and your whole brain goes, no. But way in the back of your mind, you can barely hear it, but it's there. Get down on it. Get down on it. Put your hands on my shoulders. You're a doctor.
I'll say this about the prostate exam or
like
the
a Zin,
finger. No, I might get too speedy up here, but I will say this about the finger in the ass in general.
I'm listening.
Not my thing sexually, but ladies, I appreciate the ask. Like, that means something to me. It's symbolic, you know what I mean? Like, every once in a while,
Yeah.
you got a good kid working for you when you go out to my truck and grab my level, and he jogs.
I thought you were going to say, and the kid goes, do you want me to
Puts a
put my finger in your ass? I was like, wow.
I'm just saying it's more symbolic than it is pleasurable, but I like where your
it's
head's at, my
pleasurable.
lady. Oh, yeah? You like it?
I like on, not necessarily in. Mm-hmm. Like if you just tap my little rosebud.
Uh-huh. But you're
It's
You're
like
not-
a panic button. Oh.
You're not as hairy as I am.
How do you know that?
No,
I'm not.
I've sensed. I've got a
I have
good
a hairy
idea.
chest, but I have a baby's ass.
Yeah, see, my ass is basically picture Santa's mouth. It's everything around it. Not the actual mouth. He'll eat the cookies, is what I'm saying, but it's just around.
I'm still trying to do this in my head.
Well, there's a lot of hair around
And
the
they
mouth, but the mouth can still leave the cookies out. That's all I'm saying. Sorry, I didn't want to evoke Santa.
That's what I thought it was at first, and then yeah.
So I wrote some stuff down here because, we do a podcast together called Beat It Out. It's on Substack,
Yeah.
and Jay does a Bill Burr that makes me howl. And he's tapped into the essence of Bill Burr, and I think you'll recognize it when you hear it. But it's basically taking almost anything and dismissing it verbally.
Yeah, we all know Bill Burr, right?
Comedian Bill Burr. All right, so I wrote down a couple of monumental things, and I thought maybe you could Bill Burritize it for us. Chuck Yeager breaking the sound barrier.
Yeah. Yeah. So what?
Well, it's pretty monumental.
Is it?
Yeah.
I give a shit?
No, well, I mean,
Some fucking rich white guy in a rocket? Like I care? Big
Well,
deal. Yeah.
but Bill, I mean, you got it back then, 40s technology, breaking the sound barrier.
Yeah, it's great. The 40s, there was some dopey broad at home. When are you going out on your rocket all the time? Stupid broad. Like I care? Like I give a shit? Chuck Yeager. Fuck him,
Okay, well, how about How about the movie Gone with the Wind? I mean, that is a classic.
Yeah, the best part is when everything burnt down.
No, Bill, come on. For its time, it was monumental.
What time was that? 4 years after slavery?
Oh, no. But why do you have to bring slavery into everything?
Because who cares? Gone with the Wind, all those ladies with those stupid dresses. Frankly, Scarlett, I don't give a damn, really. Hope that guy gets cancer and dies. That guy, fuck him, you know?
Bill, I mean, it's a cinematic triumph.
Is it? Is it?
Yeah, it is. You can't just say is it to everything.
I think we're enjoying this way more than the audience. This might be a little inside baseball.
All right, I'll try
Big
one
deal.
more. I'll try one more.
What are you trying to sell me next? Blowjobs, you know? Like I give a shit? Looking up at me with those dopey eyes, you know?
The Golden Gate Bridge, surely you have to marvel at the engineering triumph that is the Golden Gate Bridge.
Yeah, do I? Really? Stupid bridge, fucking 50,000 feet long, you paint it orange like I give a shit? Bunch of gay guys up there with rainbow rollers, fucking like to see that fucking thing fall into the Chesapeake Bay.
Yeah, and it doesn't span the Chesapeake Bay.
You sure about that? You know?
Well,
Like
no,
I give a shit?
Yeah, no, it goes
Stupid bridge. This is really where we're at? Sitting here talking about fucking bridges, you know?
It goes from Tiburon to San Francisco.
Yeah, it's great. It's a span that goes from point A to point B. Really. It's fucking great. Like I give a shit.
All right. I feel like the crowd...
I'm locked in.
Thank you.
Oh, 5 people out of 400?
No, what they want, what this crowd wants is gay Al Pacino.
Oh.
That's what they want. Now, listen, the way we stumbled onto this is, do you guys...
Go back to talking about your ass.
Hold on, gay Al Pacino.
Santa's mouth, ho, ho, ho.
Gay Al Pacino was in a movie called Cruising from 1980, which is absolutely insane. A lot of you don't even know this movie. It was Al Pacino when he was Al Pacino. It was after Dog Day Afternoon and everything. And he did a movie where he was a cop and he went undercover to be a gay guy to go infiltrate the New York gay scene and nightclubs and then essentially became gay.
Yeah.
That's according to me. And I
But
think
it was the original Al Pacino voice. It was very high up here like this. There's 2 different Al Pacinos, Adam. The first one sounds like Tyne Daly from Cagney and Lacey. All right, we're Vietnam veterans. Killing don't mean nothing to us. And then right around the movie Heat, somebody puts sand in his pockets. He gains 400 fucking pounds. And he can hardly open his eyes. Hoorah. Now they know who it is.
so. I have queued up a clip of this movie. This movie, Cruising, lest you think I was exaggerating, from 1980, Al Pacino, where he goes into a bodega, I guess, to buy bandanas and talks to Powers Booth. Yes, the pilot from,
Jaws.
Jaws. No, that's a skipper. No, he was, no,
She has it.
Red Dawn, sorry. The pilot from Red Dawn. Powers Booth, the pilot from Red Dawn who got shot down. This is him working at this bodega and explaining to our character what the bandana system is. The gays have a system, a bandana-based system, which is, white in the left pocket, yellow in the right pocket.
Are there any gays here tonight? I forgot it's your crowd. My crowd, they'd be on roller skates.
To be fair to my crowd, we probably have some gays here tonight. They're just scared that the rest of my crowd would beat the shit out of them if they came out of the closet.
With her cast.
Pow. So maybe we can fix this system, Andrew. I don't know. We can give it another try if you think, but this is why we.
Yeah, just
we
so you
have to
know,
show
that's
for
the
10.
young Pacino voice.
That's young Pacino
Yeah,
voice.
that's, what are you doing with the red bandana? What do I do? I suck a cock? What do I gotta do? How do I rim a guy? How do I get pissed on? What's that about? What am I doing? I got big eyes. I'm very interested.
You called Al Pacino once when I was with you.
It was a flex. I just wanted to impress you.
Were you really calling Al Pacino?
Yeah. Yeah. We were backstage at the Wiltern.
We're backstage at the Wiltern Theater.
Hello, is this Jay? What are you doing? You doing a show? That's great. Who with? Adam Carolla. Don't get me started.
Jay was high back then.
Yeah.
And I said, Jay, go on, do like 15 or 20 minutes or something, then I'll come on after that. Jay went out, did 4.5 minutes, and came right off stage.
No.
I swear to God, you don't know that story?
No.
Oh, yeah.
That's not like me. I'm pretty good with time.
This was short. I didn't mind.
Oh,
Just a little more time
Do I
for
owe
me.
you an amends? Is this part of my,
No amends.
part of my
I don't-
12-step work?
No, that's the men's. Listen, I like the whole 12-step program, but the amends part I don't like.
Why?
It's really difficult on the person you're making the amends to.
Well, you had that funny.
Margaret Cho amends me,
Yeah,
and we were at Kathy Griffin's house for like a Christmas party.
that's your problem. USA! USA! Love it or leave it! Fucking sheep.
Bunch of sheep, you know? Like I give a shit. Fucking move to Toronto, you know? Root for the Maple Leafs.
Perfect timing.
Perfect time. Well, that was old Kathy Griffin. All right, you gotta.
It's always been
Try
old
to-
Kathy Griffith. She was born 60.
No, I'm just saying. Jesus Christ.
Is she here?
Yeah, she's here tonight.
She never would have got through the metal detector. Well, how did it go when Margaret made amends to you? This is a good story, right?
Margaret Cho used to dabble, I guess, and
Well, yeah.
and she came to my home once, and yeah, I wouldn't call it sexual assault, but it was a definite try, you know.
She tried to have sex with you?
Yeah, in a roundabout way, I would say, yeah.
Were you married?
No,
What was stopping you from crushing ass?
she was really sweaty at the time because she walked over. It was during the summertime. And I had a little, I sensed something was amiss, you know what I mean? It felt wrong, you know what I mean?
She had the Vicodin sweats?
I don't know what she had, but in California, if you have sex with someone in that condition, it's technically rape. So I just sort of, I did what I do. I back off and jack off. That's what it says on my license plate frame. I've told my boy, when in doubt, back off,
Back off.
and jack off.
Yeah. You know what? We're
You'll
very
sleep
much-
like a baby. You'll wake up without any warrants the following day. It's going to be awesome. If more guys would just back off and jack off, it's a fucking career saver. It's a lifesaver. A lot of guys in jail right now. A lot of guys in prison right now who should have heeded
Back
that.
off and jack off.
That's right.
That's, I'm like that too.
Yeah. So, but then later on, I think she got sober, and then she was at Kathy's party, and I ran into her, and it was time to make amends. And I told her I was good. And she said, no, we got to do this. And I was like, I'm trying to...
The amends you're talking about.
Yeah,
They
the
think you-
amends.
they think you're
Yeah,
talking about
sorry. Yeah, the amends part. I was, you know, I had a couple drinks, ironically,
So it's
and
like,
I was
hey,
trying to...
could I make amends to you? And you're like, no, it's fine.
I'm that way with everybody on everything. When everyone goes, look, we need to talk. What I said, I go, no, we don't need to talk. We're fine. And then they go, what I did was wrong. I go, no, it was fine. And they go, no, seriously. I can't. It's I'd rather someone punch me than sit me down on a bed full of jackets and make amends to me while Kool and the Gang was pumping in the next room. You know what I mean? So I was just
Joanna.
So it was good. Also, at that party was the chick who played the actress, the hot actress in the Private Parts Howard Stern movie, who was in the bathtub naked, and she was at that party, and I think she wanted to make her own amends with me, and she wasn't sweaty.
With your cock.
Yeah, and so I was trying not to back off and jack off in that particular situation.
Yeah, you wanted to close that one.
Yeah. So unfortunately, I got pulled away, and amends were made. And I've had it happen to me a few times because sadly, people around me have gotten sober. We used to have so much fun, you know.
But you and I have a good time. You were fucking smashed at the Lakers game.
I had a couple of drinks. Well,
You
they're
couldn't
free.
talk. You were like, you know. You're one of these guys. And I'm like, yeah, I know. And then 5 minutes later, you tell the exact same story. You know. And then you turn to your daughter, you're like, did I tell you?
A little repetition never hurt. You know what I mean?
You're fun. You get those headlight eyes, like, all right. Ace is the man. You never stopped you and I from having a good time
No,
together.
that's true. We do have a good time.
Why, are you holding?
All right, Andrew, does this clip work? Is what you're saying? All right, we're gonna try the Al Pacino clip again.
High voice. I gotta practice this one. High voice Pacino.
Excuse me. Could I ask you about these?
What about them?
What are they for?
Well, light blue hank in your left back pocket means you want a blowjob. Right pocket means you give one. The green one left side says you're a hustler, right side you're a buyer. Yellow one left side means you give golden shower, right side you receive. The red one means...
Thank you.
You see anything you want?
I'm gonna go home and think about it.
I'm sure you'll make the right choice.
I'm now picturing a young Powers Booth getting his first break in a big movie with Al Pacino, and he's like in his New York apartment running lines with his roommate, you know, and he's like, white bandana means golden showers.
No,
Roommate-
yellow. You read it wrong.
Shit. Let's take it again. Thanks
All
for
right.
helping me out, Stuart.
Hey, what do all these mean? What do all these mean? These what do they mean?
Well, white means you're a hustler in the right pocket.
Yeah.
And then in the left pocket means you're a buyer.
Yeah.
And then rolled up and shoved up your urethra means you're a dripper.
Oh, no kidding. Wow, that's something else. Yeah. How about what about red front right pocket? What's that mean?
Which one? Front right?
Front right, red.
Front
What are
right,
we
that's for
doing?
the ladies. It means you're on your period.
Oh, I
Yeah,
don't
we
want
don't-
that one, man.
Yeah, we don't sell a lot of those.
All right. What about blue front left? What are we doing?
Yeah, well, no, that's the Israeli flag. That shouldn't be up there.
Mazel.
Yeah, my
mazel,
dad's Jewish.
mazel.
He puts it up
Baruch
there.
atah.
You know what?
But
Let me move that one because
Yeah, move
people
that
are
over, 'cause I'm
constantly-
not circumcised.
It's very disrespectful.
I'm not circumcised.
I just got to go old Pacino. You guys will understand I'm doing old Pacino instead.
What about yellow both pockets? What about that,
Both
Mr. Man?
pockets. Right pocket means you like getting the golden shower.
Yeah.
Left pocket means you like giving the golden shower.
Yeah.
Both pockets means we hold you upside down and give you a swirly in a toilet. That means you
Oh.
like to be held in the men's room again, what we call
Well.
swirly in gay parlance.
Capricorns, huh?
Yeah.
All right. So is there any kind of deal I could get if I buy them in bulk?
Well, I'll give you a break on the ones with a hole in them.
Speaking of bulk, hoorah.
Yeah, I'm feeling that. Well,
You
that's-
pitching a tent in your
I'm
pants,
just
young
as
man.
God created me. That's all.
Didn't I
sir.
see you in Red Dawn?
I was in Red Dawn. I was also in a publication called Colt Roundup.
Colt
in
Roundup.
the 70s.
Oh, I'm
yeah,
familiar.
It was a magazine.
Speaking of
Did
Red
a little
Dawn, would you
modeling
like
work.
to see my Wolverine?
Oh, really?
Yeah. I got a Wolverine in my pants.
Yeah.
Hoorah. What if my Wolverine comes out and he's got a red bandana wrapped around his little Wolverine dick?
Geez, you know what? I'd have to check the guide for that.
Check the manual.
I haven't remembered every single
Check the
different
manual, get back to
possibility.
me. I'll be waiting here, waiting for my fucking swirly.
Yeah. The orange one means
Oh.
you want a blowjob from Carrot Top.
Yeah.
Been there, done that.
Done that. You have you now. Did not know that.
Which bandana is consensual sex with Down syndrome twins? Because I like to party.
That one's on back order.
Back order.
Yeah, we move a lot of that. It's Paisley, if you need to know, but it's on back order. We move a lot of consensual sex with Down syndrome twins.
Says a lot about Prince.
Yeah.
Paisley Park. Hit a whole park
a
for
lot
Down
about
syndrome
Prince.
twins.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah, Prince. He'd make a hell of a bottom, man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Did I ever tell you the time when we were making Purple Rain? Darling Nikki was really Darling Al. I was in a hotel lobby masturbating to a magazine. Yeah.
It's not all about bandanas here. We got
What else you got?
handcuffs, we got amyl poppers,
What does
we got
that
water-soluble
mean, amyl
lube.
popper? Is that a new kind of car?
No. It's
Hoorah!
yeah, it's a little thing you break under your nose right at climax, and it sort of it heightens the whole experience.
Heightens the climax.
Yeah, heightens the.
I didn't even know that was possible. When I come, it's like cars crashing.
Noted.
Yeah, you're gonna find out, vendor man.
Listen, my parents own this shop back.
Yeah, I'd love to meet him.
Yeah, well,
That was
I mean,
almost Tracy Morgan.
my grandfather Giuseppe came here with nothing but a dream and some Benoit balls.
Well,
Yeah.
is that when you put them in your lover's anus and start her like a lawnmower?
You don't have to love them,
Oh,
and sometimes it's an outboard motor.
yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
That's how you
don't wanna
do
get
it.
chocolate chips on your sheets. You gotta.
yeah.
Tracy Morgan comes in. The little bell on the door. Ding, ding. Yeah, I'm gonna take all your bandanas. You look just like Al Pacino. How are you, Chocolate Drop?
Tracy, I like when Tracy, you were at the Knicks game, and I think you
Yeah, I
booted.
got sick. I threw up on the floor. Yeah.
Did you have too many nachos?
No, them Madison Square Garden hot dogs, they got veins in them.
Oh wow.
Oh, I'm back. You got my full attention. What bandana is that?
Well, there's a white one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's pretty
preferably.
self.
Judging by your crowd, that's preferable.
Yeah.
These people put the H in white.
Yeah.
I saw people with macaroni and cheese vapes.
We used to carry black bandanas, but they
Oh.
kept punching the yellow ones.
Or marrying them.
Little New York humor for you there.
Yeah.
All right, you want to play a little blah blah blog?
Fuck yeah, buddy. I want to do whatever you want. Whatever
You know,
like, I like.
All right, your buddy Dustin Yabar, very funny comedian, right?
We call him Chewy because he looks like baby Chewbacca. Let me
Yeah.
call him.
All right, here he is. All right, yeah.
Dustin Ibarra. Tips.
Dustin.
Flamin' Hot Cheetos, the most Mexican thing in here tonight.
Wow.
What's
You know what I like?
Hey, let me say this.
I just like that he swings the bat right away.
I know. Well, I'm pissed because I thought the roundups would shave 15 minutes off the commute. No such luck, man. It took me an hour and a half to get out here from Glendale. I was hoping now they got rid of all those pesky Mexicans, I could make some real Diamond Lane time.
pesky Mexican?
Okay.
I even went by the Home Depot so I could qualify for the Diamond Lane. I just grabbed a guy named Hector.
I like pesky Mexican. You sound like a Scooby-Doo villain.
Yeah,
These pesky
I could have got away with it too.
What about you?
You want to
pesky
hear what happened this morning?
Oh, come on, bro.
He calls me at 7:45 this morning and he goes, "Fucking A, I gotta talk to you." I go, "What's going on?" He goes, "There's these fucking Mexicans in my next door neighbor, and they got a fucking motorcycle in the driveway at 7:30 in the morning. Bam, 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 these fucking wetback mother."
I didn't say that part. And I am Mexican, by the way. I am Taco Bell Mexican. They were very taco truck Mexican, you know?
Yeah.
And they
Did
just
you
moved
say
in.
wetback?
No, I didn't say wetback.
On God.
I swear to God. You
No,
know I didn't say wetback.
I know you did.
No, I did not say that. Was you were
let's-
thinking that in your head.
Can we just sort of meet at Beaner and call it?
That's what you said.
Can
No,
we
you're
just
right.
agree?
It was
Let's just
Beaner. It was
compromise.
Beaner.
Compromise
You said
with
Beaner.
It was
He said
Beaner.
Beaner.
Okay.
He's right. I'm wrong.
I know.
That's what it was.
Hey, yeah.
But my housekeeper, he's on speakerphone, was in my bedroom making my bed. And he's like, these fucking Mexicans. I go, hey, racist. And what was your answer?
Then you called me back out and you were like, yeah, they are, right? My answer.
He goes, I'm fucking Mexican. I can
Yeah,
say
I
it.
said I'm Mexican. My name is Dustin Ibarra. You know, so that counts for something, right, guy? Yeah.
Why are you
Yeah.
asking Chris Farley's friend? I love this guy. You look like a Lego man. I love this guy. Either drink it or set it down. You might have a problem.
All right, you want to play some blah, blah, blog? Now, it's pretty self-explanatory.
Oh,
It's
I've
all
missed this.
in the intro. I think Dawson has it queued up.
It's time for Blah Blah Blog, the game where we match the celebrity with their retarded online rant. Let's play. When I go, I want my casket to be driven through the NYC Pride Parade with a plaque that reads, "She wasn't for everyone, but she was for us." Who can arrange? Is it Lena Dunham, Cher, or Amy Schumer?
Well, those are 3 different sizes of casket. That is small, medium, and large.
Oh,
And we really captured all the casket sizes here. We got Cher, who's going to be the small. We're going to have Lena Dunham, who's going to be, I think she's going to be buried in a piano crate. I don't think a casket's going to do it.
Yeah.
I don't know if they make a big and tall casket place. That'd be a weird, morbid place to shop. And Amy Schumer would be right in the middle of those two. So there's a lot of variation in casket size here.
Can I say something? Lena Dunham looks like the container they would ship Cher in.
Try.
Like to protect it. Like just put that in that.
It is like one of those Russian dolls. You open
Yeah.
up
Right.
Lena Dunham and the share.
Filled with gelatinous, gooey.
Although
Keeps going.
it would take you a while to get to Cher.
Yeah, it would.
She's not going to be the next doll.
No, there'll be 3 more before that.
All right, so now you got 3 sort of blowhard broads that are always stroking off the gays. I get it. Cher, by the way, I was doing a man show when I did a man show bit called "What the Hell Are You Doing Here?" Oh, thanks. And one of the bits I did, one thing I did in What the Hell Are You Doing Here is I went to the parking lot of the Cher concert and just asked every guy who was walking in, what the hell are you doing here? And that was her retirement tour, and that was in 2001. So she needs to go away at some point. All right, so what is it? Lena Dunham's been out making the rounds, apologizing for girls being too white.
She's been making the rounds at Golden Corral, that's for sure. And I'm fat, too. I can say that, just like the Mexican thing, you know?
You're not fat.
What do you think?
I think it's Cher for real. 'Cause
Think
I
it's
don't
Cher?
think these two are thinking mortality yet. Well, she might. Jesus Christ.
I think it's Lena Dunham. I'm going to go with Dunham. Yeah.
You probably have a shot with Lena
feels
Dunham.
Yeah,
good.
no Ozempic
What's
shot.
Amy Schumer doing up there? It's a Cher. I say Cher. It's a brassy kind of thing
Yeah.
to say.
The blog belongs to Lena Dunham.
Oh yeah.
She's still disappointing me.
I know. I was.
Does she
leaning-
need an EpiPen? What the fuck is going on?
I was leaning.
She could put her hands in her pockets naked.
You know.
I hated that show.
Remember,
Girls.
they'd go. Remember in Girls, I hated Girls too.
Ugh.
And the only reason we hated Girls is everything that's wrong with Hollywood. You know what I mean? She's doing Girls. She gets 275,000 eyeballs every week. Tim Allen gets 19 million, and she's the toast of the town. Yeah. That's how this fucking piece of shit town works, right? Rolling Stone or whatever. And people were always like, oh, she's so courageous for getting naked. Remember that? She's so courageous. She's so brave getting naked.
You know,
that's brave, but I'll tell you, the guy who's fucking her now,
yes,
that's a real hero. That guy deserves a Purple Heart.
Adam Driver had sex scenes with her. He should have won Oscars.
That's right. All right, Dustin's up.
Purple Heart.
This one's for the real ones. The guys who didn't come back. The kind of men who laid it all on the line so the rest of us could walk free.
Toby Keith.
Corey Feldman.
That kind of loyalty, that kind of sacrifice, you don't forget it. You honor it. Today ain't about barbecues. It's about remembering the ones who gave everything. Respect to the fallen, always.
Okay.
Is it the Motor City Madman, Ted Nugent? James Woods? Or Sammy the Bull Gravano?
Wow, this
I'm
is
going
great.
with Cat Scratch Fever.
Yeah. I got to tell you this. An idea popped into my head, which is, you know, I put out tweets. Sometimes I get into trouble. People get offended. You could get canceled. I'm going to front load a lot of super offensive tweets that can only be released after I die. I'm going to tell every single group exactly what I think of them, every celebrity. I'm going to lay it all out, and I'm just going to have my son just release one a week until you die. And all of them will just end with, I'm dead. Cancel me, bitch. I'm shooting pool with Jimi Hendrix. Cancel me, bitch.
Standing next to a mountain.
All right, so Sammy the Bull is just on the podcast, so that guy's good. Ted's always good for fun. James is good. This is tough. This is why you got to play the game.
I'm only because he has Steve Martin's wig. I'm gonna go James Woods.
Mm-hmm. Feels James Woody. They're all very patriotic. It's funny. It's funny though. It's funny. I was interviewing Sammy the Bull, and I realized like how we're all wired. Because Sammy the Bull was basically responsible, directly or indirectly, for killing 19 people. But I'm like, we are simpatico on the border, bro. Hug it out. Yeah, finally, someone's speaking some sense in this town.
Ratted out Gotti.
Yeah.
You put Gotti away.
Yeah. All right. What do you think?
I'm going James Woods.
James Woods?
Ted Nugent.
Ted Nugent. Not a bad call. Not a bad call. I'm going James Woods.
The blog belongs to Sammy the Bull Gravano.
Oh, man. Just spent an hour and a half with the man, learned nothing. Gleaned nothing from the man.
Look at that bulletproof hair. God bless him.
Oh, yeah.
JFK had that haircut. He's too blue.
No, it's great.
Oh,
they had
that's
a
good.
code, man. They had a code back
He
then.
had to sell it. He said if JFK had that hair, he'd still be alive. It would have bounced
Rico
off.
hat.
Actually, no, I said it.
That is funny. That's good.
If you can't sell it.
All right.
Someone asked me if I have more enemies than friends. I thought about it and said yes. Poor me. I'm suffering from success. LOL. Is it Eminem, Ice Cube, or 50 Cent?
50.
50 Cent.
Well, I like M&Ms and I like Ice Cubes.
Yeah.
I think it's Ice Cube.
I'm going 50. Staring right at
Ice
me.
Cube always looks angry, right? His angry eyes. I want to, we did, Eminem was a huge Crank Yankers fan, and he wanted to do crank calls on Crank Yankers, so we all flew out, me and Jimmy and all the riders and everything, and we just flew. It's so funny because when we did Crank Yankers, we had to do it out of Nevada because it was illegal to tape phone calls in other states. But when Eminem says, yeah, I'll make some calls, we were like, all right, we'll just come out to you. Like, fuck the law. And we went out, and we went to this little place, you know, in Michigan off of 7 Mile or whatever. I mean, he's at the height of his powers. This is, I don't know, 2004 or something like that. And he made like $50 million that year. And he told us he was going on a lunch run. And I was like, all right. And he came back with Taco Bell. Taco Bell is where I used to take my Catholic little brother when I was poor because it was the fucking cheapest place on the planet we could possibly eat.
His Russian rapper friend.
With Tim, the Russian rapper. Team. Beaches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Suck on these balls and lick on this dick. That's right. Tim was a Russian rapper. Yeah, my Catholic little brother Nate had a fat kid from Russia who was his only friend, and he only learned to speak English by listening to rap music. And I swear to God, he was a doughy, pasty, white, fat Russian kid with like man tits and big areolas. And we'd be like walking out. It was two things. So I would go to Taco Bell and I would take him to the beach because I didn't have any money and they were both like almost free, you know? And Team, the Russian rapper, Team was great because the day I met him, I was like, what's your name? He's like, Team. I was like, Team? Like a basketball team, right? No. Team. Team? Is that what I'm saying? Team, like a baseball team? Not team. Team. Team? Fucking eventually someone goes, his name is Tim. I was like, oh, your name is Tim. We're in America now. Team, that's what I say, team. We'd go to the beach and he'd be like, all right, let's cruise some bitches now. Let's smack some hoes. They're like 13. Look, you're fat, pasty white kid who can only speak rap, right? So we'd get my Zuzu Trooper and Team would have another mixtape, you know, and he'd go, pop this in, you know, to pop it in the cassette. And it was, it was beaches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. That was his one. And then his other was, I got the backhand like John McEnroe. That beach steps up, I'm smacking the hoe. Like, that's what he's learning. But I had a great moment with these two. That was like, they were both freshmen. And believe it or not, my Catholic little brother, which was the whitest, little pastiest, spindliest kid in the world, had like a ginger hair and stuff and like a lazy eye. But
God's piling on.
He went to Beverly Hills High because his mom, who had like 5 kids and no dad, got a little shitty apartment that just was within the school district so he could go to Beverly Hills High. But now him and Team are they're the Beverly, they're where 90210 was filmed, you know? There goes Ian Ziering in a Corvette, and here comes these two, you know? And they knew they were losers, right? And my guy Nate was like skinny as hell and no build at all and a wimp, and then this guy Team was big and fat, you know? And it was Magic Mountain night for Catholic Big Brothers. We could go to Magic Mountain and they would let all the Catholic Big Brothers ride all the rides multiple times for free. And so we're driving my Zuzu Trooper up the hill, up the Grapevine, or we're trying to get there, you know, 4-banger, you know, in second gear going 19 miles an hour. Both of them had just bought a big gulp from 7-Eleven and then promptly knocked them over, and it was flooding with soda and Dr. Pepper in the back of my fucking Isuzu Trooper. And we're driving up there, and they're like, and Team's like, none of the beaches at Beverly Hills High like us. They don't like me. They don't like Nate. We can't get the girlfriend. And I'm like, of course you can't. You're fucking morbidly obese. You sound like Snoop Dogg. What the fuck? You're the only poor kids at the whole school. No. And this guy's built like a scarecrow with a lazy eye. It's not going to work, you know? But I'm like, I'm driving my Isuzu Trooper, and I'm thinking, okay, say something positive. Be actually, you're big brother, not a comedian now. And I wasn't a comedian, so I was like, fucking build these kids' confidence up and like say something. And I was like, well, you guys are freshmen now, but don't worry, you know, you'll be sophomores and then juniors, and there'll be a whole crop of new kids coming in, young girls wanting to make friends, and you'll be the elder statesman. You'll like be the big men on campus. You have all these young girls to choose from. So it's gonna all turn around next year when you guys are juniors or sophomores. And there's a pause, and team pipes up and he goes, oh, come on, let's face it. Nate is too skinny and I'm too fat. I was like, all right, well, I fucking tried. I tried. You're right. No one's getting laid.
I like you walking these guys through Magic Mountain. They just, in my mind, they just look like the number 10.
They were, but they didn't get any number 10s. That's for damn sure.
They might have gotten 10 ones.
All right, what was the last one, Dawson? I forgot.
The troops. Oh, no.
Oh. All right, we went with shit. Okay, all right. So
It's
we
either
go
50 or Eminem.
50 Cent. 50 Cent. 50.
Ice Cube is what I thought.
Ice Cube.
That's no
You got
way.
Ice Cube. Okay.
The blog belongs to 50 Cent.
Yeah, we're on the board. It's all knotted
What
up.
up, gangsta?
MacArthur Park is a vile, filthy, drug-infested gang shithole worthy of Karen Bass. This commie loser would be happier in Cuba.
I think I said that this morning.
I love her utopian version of L.A. You know, they're just young, bright-eyed kids with a dream and one of those hoops with a stick on it, just wearing knickers, running up and down with high socks, enjoying the outdoors. It's not shit and syringes and guys ODing on fentanyl. She has this weird
I just want to make sure you said knickers.
knickers, yeah. Please.
Is it James Woods,
Oh, Woods is back.
California candidate for governor Steve Hilton, or Fox News correspondent Kat Timpf?
Well, it had some profanity in there, right?
Shithole.
I'm going with Kat Timpf on this one because I think she would tend to cuss more.
I'm gonna go with James Woods.
I'm going
James
Steve
Woods.
Hilton.
If you look at his Twitter, he's a cusser, man.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he gets pretty hardcore.
Man.
All right. Well, this is going to, one of us is going to.
I'm gonna go James Woods also.
I'm going James Woods.
I can't change my answer. Steve Hilton.
Steve Hilton.
Go one of
The
these.
blog belongs to James Woods.
Oh!
Yeah, you owe me Taco Bell.
I got to tell you,
I'll take you to the beach.
Dustin never heard of this game 25 minutes ago, and now he's dominating.
Whatever.
Beginner's luck. I don't know.
Here's our last one.
Okay.
I thought people were making fat jokes last week, talking about that big, beautiful Bill, but it wasn't about me at all. Is it Bill de Blasio, Bill Nye the Science Guy,
Lena Dunham.
or William Shatner?
William Shatner.
Oh, boy.
Oh, look at the Shat.
Oh, God. All right.
That's William Shatner?
Oh, yeah.
Priceline?
Doesn't look like him that much.
What do you mean it doesn't look
Is
like
that,
him?
That doesn't look like William Shatner.
Looks exactly, it's William Shatner.
Yeah, really? Maybe I'm just too up close.
William
Bill
Shatner.
Nye the Science Guy looks like one of those insects that look like bugs, sticks.
Yeah, he does.
That'd be funnier if I didn't fuck it up. I stink.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bill Nye. Bill Nye doesn't need a bow tie. He is a bow tie.
There you go, Ace. Good job.
He's a walking bow tie. Like, look at that fucking guy. How many wedgies did he get in junior high? It's you can't calculate it.
He's getting one in this picture, I think.
I know.
He looks like he loves it too. Like,
Oh, stop it, guys.
All right. Bill Nye's not fat, so
No,
I'm going Shatner in
I-
the carpet fresh wig.
Shet, can I say this about a rug on a guy? If you can make it 35 years in, eventually people leave it alone. You know what I mean? Like Shatner, there was a lot of Shatner toupee talk in the 90s, but he's fucking come out the other side smelling like a baby.
But it's gotten better. Like, yeah.
The technology's gotten better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look at you, yeah.
Yeah.
You should see his pubes.
Oh, I have. How much hair did you get put back onto your head?
7,500 follicles the first time, then 4,000 the second time.
Mm-hmm.
What happened the first time?
I just couldn't fit. What?
I like.
Fall out?
No, they
No,
did.
it's just, it's still like the crown was kind of.
So you got 11,500
follicles.
I bet the clinic was like the first 9 follicles are free. And you're going, wow, this sounds like a deal.
Yeah, spin the wheel to see how many follicles you get.
25's the best we've got so far, but we've only been open for 7 years, so let's spin that wheel, Jay.
It's funny, you fill out paperwork beforehand, and it's like, check here if you don't mind if we use your likeness in ads. And I'm like, fuck that.
Right.
But then I needed the second one done. I'm like, I should have hit that box. See if they give me a freebie. That shit's expensive.
Do they charge you by the follicle or by the hour?
I think so. It was like $40,000. No. Hey, I look good. I can't be a bald guy. No offense.
It's all right. Jay told me backstage he charged Medicaid, so don't worry, we all paid for it.
I wish.
He used a California Fair plan.
That was a big year for me. It was a wedding ring and hair. I had to prioritize.
You got the ring. When'd you get the teeth?
The ring was much less.
Oh yeah. Well, all right, can I say this? Let's work this out. You know who his wife is? All right. So she's a billionaire now. And here's what I'm saying. In terms of the ring, you have to go, like, if you're working at UPS and you got a decent job, but you're not making a ton of dough, you gotta cobble together something respectable in the ring department. You know, maybe it's $2,300 or something like that, or whatever De Beers conveniently. De Beers is like,
begins with K.
yeah, De Beers is like, well, we have a simple yardstick here. We recommend 19 years salary. Before taxes. Before taxes. And you're
Yeah, I'm gonna check out TJ
Yeah, I wonder who
Maxx.
made that rule. Yeah, right. But and if you make $500K a year, then you got to pony up a $30,000 ring. But once you get into the billion world, then you can use yarn or rubber band now, right? It's like when Jeff Bezos shows up in board shorts and flip-flops. You're like, oh, he can do it.
Yeah.
Because, like, the richest dudes in Hollywood drive a Prius. You know, like Leonardo DiCaprio drives a $37,000 car because everyone fucking knows.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He doesn't need to show off what he has. So I don't think you need to buy Jeannie anything expensive for the rest of your fucking life.
Hear that?
Oh, really?
No. A bunch of little Bill Burrs out here.
I mean, how does it work? Do you go like, what do you do? Can you buy jewelry?
I knew what I wanted to spend.
Uh-huh.
And so that was the goal. And I was doing stand-up constantly to hit both numbers.
Oh, really? The follicle number?
Yeah.
Well, De Beers says it's about 5,500 follicles is what you should spend. So it'd be about 21K.
It was right around.
Around about 20, yeah. But De Beers says between 5,000 and
I wanted to
5,500.
spend 25, and a guy we know from a program we belong to, where's the jeweler? And he goes, I got you. He's this Puerto Rican guy, so I'm like, I don't know. And he goes, I got you. Here's a 3-carat ring. It's perfect. It's one. And he goes, listen. Anybody else you ask about this ring, they're gonna charge you. And he takes out a calculator and he goes, $68,522. I'm like, whatever. So then I got a second opinion. A guy came to the house who was a friend of her family. And
Jeannie's family.
Yeah, and for the same price, he just takes out these like faggoty, like 1 carat. And I'm like, oh yeah, okay, well what if I wanted this exact quality in 3 carats? The guy's at my dining room table, he goes, well that's, you're looking at, he fucking says 68,000. He says the exact number, the Puerto Ricans know weight. They know how to fucking grip.
No.
They know their
And
ounces.
they have stolen so much jewelry over the years. Their ancestors have tied so much jewelry over the years that they've all become experts.
I wish he was here. You know what
Jose,
I'm talking about?
yeah, I got my
Jose.
ring from him. I think it was a lot cheaper than the one you got Jeannied, by the way. But it's
Yeah, and she was.
Still
I
good.
was fat. I weighed 240 when I asked her to marry me, and I was bald.
Yeah.
That's the guy she said yes to.
Wow.
But I got on my knee to ask her to marry me, and she had to help me back up. So she's not with me for my looks or my money, if you know what I mean. Hey, yeah, it's a fucking big dick, right?
It's a nice hog. I gotta be honest.
Yeah.
She got to help you up. She's looking at your bald spot.
Oh,
Did they get the Sharpie out and draw on your head?
She thought it was a coaster.
Oh, she set her Zima down on top of your head.
Oh, do you know his proposal story? It's amazing. And
No.
we'll get to the blog, obviously.
Oh, I went to the beach. I go metal detecting, and I hid the ring in the sand. Hey, I do go metal detecting. Hang on to your panties, ladies. I metal detect. I hid the ring in the sand, and I'm like,
it's
you record
good.
me, and I'm looking for the ring, and I'm looking for it. I lost it, and she's like, there's nothing there. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure there's something here right now. She's like, is it even on? I'm like, yeah, it's on. I looked down, it was off the whole fucking time. So I turn it on, and she's like, you're so stupid. And I'm like, you're gonna feel fucking stupid here in a second. So I got on my knee, and I was like, will you marry me? Is what I would have said if you weren't being such a bitch, but now I'm taking this back to Cole's, okay? We are getting married.
Money in the bank.
Yeah.
Money in-
And good in the follicle department as well, man. You could be a donor for sure.
Oh, yeah. The carpet
All right.
matches the drapes.
All right, Dustin, take this in the spirit in which it's intended. But what is sadder when you experience this man? The always alone, by the way. Metal detector on the beach guy, always alone, or recumbent bike guy, always alone. What is it? What's sadder? What's
The bike guy's
metal
Bike guy.
Bike guy.
recumbent bike guy?
Because I feel like he used to be crippled and somehow he beat it, but he still has the bike.
I like recumbent bike guy because recumbent bike guy is like, listen, I like to be in a lounge position a lot, but I also like vigorous exercise. It's like, well, that's normally 2 different guys, but you've made a peanut butter cup out of your ass. It's not, this guy, I like to recline,
Yeah.
but I like vigorous, long workouts.
Well, I understand that, but you can have a workout. See, look, okay. See how the seat of our bikes, they're here because
Yeah.
you sit on the bike and you get a vigorous workout and you
Yeah.
can rest. If you like to relax, you can rest your hands on the steering wheel.
I always realize
Thanks
it's
for
also,
playing along.
It's also I'll play along.
No, never.
Yeah, listen. I'm not into sitting on my nutsack for 30 miles. I like to chillax. I put a cup holder in my.
Okay.
Yeah,
No,
mine reclines.
These are seats made more for comfort. You see, the seats are bigger, they're more puffy, and it's much.
puffy. Enough with the technical seat talk.
Yeah.
I can't keep up.
Yeah.
The reason I know that recumbent bike guy's a lone wolf, a loner, and an outsider, and no one likes him, just like the metal detector guy, is whenever I see guys riding down at Griffith Park or whatever on a Saturday, when you're riding a normal 10-speed, there's a gaggle of guys. It's always 15, 20 guys. They got their club thing on. They all come pulling into the Starbucks with their weird cleat shoes on and everything. Recumbent bike guy, always alone. There's never two of them.
He always has
It's
like
one dude.
He always has like 400 mirrors at every single
Right,
conceivable
right.
angle.
Yeah, but
Like he's wearing fucking Google glasses.
And he's got that dune buggy flag.
like he's on a Japanese tour group. Like, this
Right.
way.
Yeah. Because he would get run over before he made it down his driveway because he's 14 inches off the ground going 30 miles an hour. Like, nobody sees this guy. Everyone's driving a truck with a lift kit on it. He's going under a bumper. You got to have that flag. I'm not a fan of the flag, but this guy's earned his flag.
I like the flag. I think
I
we
like
should
the
use
flag.
it on more things, man.
More things.
Like little tiny people. You put a flag on there, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good point.
Right? Because then you'll be at the blackjack table. It's
Right.
like, hey, what's up? Oh my God.
I swear Brad Williams was in this casino 10 minutes ago. Oh, there he is. He's at the bar. Yeah, I got him. Yes, sir, you can't lead him by his flag, though. That's offensive. You got to let it go. It's not a leash, sir. It's a dwarf flag.
You can't lead him by his flag.
It's a dwarf flag, sir. You've been drinking. No more dragging dwarfs through the casino with their identification. It's identification flag, sir. Let's not make a mockery of it. It comes with a vest.
And on the flag it says, "Caution, I bite."
That's right.
It's like that scene in Jurassic Park with the high leaves, the high grass, and you see a bunch
Yes.
of flags. Like, oh my God.
Yeah, at the Wizard of Oz convention. Yeah, it'd be great
Wow.
around Christmas time.
We really are fucking funny.
We're
Oh,
funny.
man.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Yeah.
metal the text so hard after this.
Oh man.
You're gonna go at night? Have you ever done it at night?
I go at night. I go to Manhattan Beach. There's a lot of rich people. They're all on Ozempic, so their shit's falling off. Like,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
It's cock rings galore for Dustin.
Have you ever worn
Rings are worth money.
Have you ever worn a cock ring, Adam?
I'm wearing one now.
That's why you're
Yeah.
always on, man.
It's always on. No, you can't take it off because people think you're single. Oh no, wait a minute, it's a different ring.
Have you ever
yeah.
worn a cock ring?
No. Not a cock ring. No.
My nanny found my cock ring. This is when I was high and I needed one. And she found it and she's like, "Dios mío," and I'm like, "Oh no, no, I have carpal tunnel syndrome. You know how when I type, I hit the space bar so hard with my thumb that I got carpal tunnel syndrome. It goes all the way to my neck. And so for the next 6 weeks, she'd be in my kitchen like cleaning, and I'd have to go to my bedroom, put a cock ring on my thumb, and I'd type with a cock ring.
There was a guy's dick still in it.
So what? So what?
We
And a-
should do a coffee table book on just embarrassing shit the Mexican maid found.
Yeah.
Like my maid found Ron Jeremy's cock. I know we've all been there. Ron Jeremy. Guys have to pretend like they don't know who that is. Who's that chap? Is he
From
a
the
senator?
Brewers?
Yeah, right. He was a porn star, famous pornographic actor. And he did Loveline once. And he brought his dick in with him because it's back when they would make molds of everything. Like
Yeah.
back when they'd make
Like a
Nina
he had
Hartley's
his own
crotch
dildo?
and stuff. Yeah, he had his
Yeah.
own dildo line, you know?
Wow, what a
You-
business.
You know you've arrived. I mean, listen, Jordan had his own sneaker, but he didn't have his own cock.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he pulled one out of the
retro
trunk.
market.
He was leaving that night, you know, and he pulled one out of the trunk of his car and he goes, "Here you go." You know, what was I supposed to do? Offend the man?
No.
It's part of the porn culture, you know what I
I'm
mean?
vegan. I can't.
Yeah, so I accepted it using my mouth. We had an oral agreement.
Wow.
So,
Wow. Good stuff.
so he gives me the cock. And I'm like, I don't know what to do with it, but I don't want to offend him. And I like throw it in the back of my car, and it's rolling around in the back of the car. Like a,
Get all those kids' sodas all over it.
Every time you turn, it hits the wall.
it is weird. We drive like a round can of like tomato paste in the trunk will never fall over and just roll back and forth and drive us fucking insane the entire time. But his dick is just rolling around the back of my trunk. And then I pull it out, and there's a part of me that goes, "Oh, fuck this." But there's a part of me that goes, "This retails for $81. and it's still got that new cock smell.
You're on fire. You're on fire.
So I go, I don't know what the fuck to do with this thing, but I'm not throwing it away.
So you put it in your ass.
So I,
because anything fits in your ass if you're sad enough, right, ladies? You just gotta
Shay,
sorry.
I was holding a grocery bag and my son, and I could not balance.
So you had your son put it in your ass for you.
No.
Over
So-
the line.
All right, so I take this cock, and I get up to my house in Hollywood Hills, and I'm like, well, I can't leave it on the coffee table, you know, so I just put it in my closet, like up on the shelf, you know, behind a...
Next to the
fucking-
Beretta.
Next to the Beretta. Yeah, and then I got drunk.
The parrot from Beretta.
And that night, somebody broke into the house, and I pulled Ron Jeremy's cock on him. Which was more effective than a handgun. Because this guy fucking fled big time.
And he told his friends, I just robbed Ron Jeremy's house.
You make Ron Jeremy's cock illegal, and only criminals will have Ron Jeremy's cock. Ted Nugent has said it many times, but
you'll
it
have to-
bears repeating.
You'll have to pry Ron Jeremy's cock
Out of my cold, dead hands.
Yep.
That's right. Now, a lot of folks in Congress want his balls to only hold 8 shots of goo. And also, these congressmen, they're all for banning Ron Jeremy's cock, but they got security and they're all packing cock.
How many children have to die from Ron Jeremy's cock?
All right, Jay, sorry, but if that homeroom teacher had Ron Jeremy's cock in her desk and was trained, we could prevent a lot of needless deaths.
Are we having a better time than the audience?
We may have that. All right.
Oh, it was funny.
Yeah, now they also want to outlaw junk stops, too. All right, I'm going deep there. Thank you. All right, so anyway, I put the fucking cock up there. Forget about it, basically. And one day I'm going looking for tennis shoes or something and realize the cock's been moved to a completely different space and understand that the Mexican maid definitely dusted Ron Jeremy's cock. I has no context for any of this. Then there's that weird thing, like, do I try to broach this? You know what I mean? Do I try to get one of my Spanish-speaking friends to come in and kind of explain what happened, or we just sort of no eye contact for the rest of our relationship? You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know what to do. People gave us, when I did Loveline, people gave us free T-shirts, and I had a pile of T-shirts, and I gave it to her. She was like, thank you for the free T-shirt. She couldn't read English. And there was this T-shirt that said, masturbation is not a crime. But it was a fresh T-shirt for her, and she gave it to her non-English speaking husband who worked at a factory, and he got sent home.
And that factory made Ron Jeremy's cock.
That's right.
It comes back
Put a
around.
bow on it.
Have you ever been to one of those dildo factories?
No.
Oh, we would go on field trips all the time when I was a kid.
yeah.
Lived right next to one. It was
Yeah.
huge. It was like Willy Wonka. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. You got the golden shower ticket.
Yeah.
You've been to a dildo factory?
I've been to a dildo factory.
For the man show?
Yeah, for the man show, but I was there anyway. But we decided to film because, all right. And I was just watching. It's the saddest picture ever because it's like short, squatty, put-upon Honduran chicks sewing pubes onto a
man.
fake cock and balls. And they could be anywhere. They could be assembling lawnmowers. They could be putting together purses. It's a sweatshop for dildos.
Is it like a cookie factory where they give you all the broken dildos afterwards?
Yeah,
Like,
that's
hey,
right.
this one's misshape. You can have it. Here's a bag. This one's got 3 balls.
Yeah. Yeah, it was basically like Marshalls from the 70s.
I love Marshalls.
It's a deep valley cut.
Yeah, Jersey
Marshall's is
too.
great, bro.
All right, should we try to?
I like how all the women were kind of like just thinking about dildos. Everybody was all right with it. And as soon as you said pubes, everybody went, oh.
Yeah,
I'll put plastic in my vagina, but keep that fake shit away from me.
yeah. People don't like pubes. I don't get it. I mean, I guess they serve a purpose.
I'm gonna
I
go
don't know.
Bill de Blasio.
Oh, sorry. Where were we? Bill de Blasio? Oh, I'm going Shatner.
I'm gonna
Too
go,
obvious.
I'm gonna go to Blasio too. I don't think Shatner would say
Oh,
that.
don't get my answer, you.
The blog belongs to William Shatner.
Yeah.
Right. Wow.
And we have a two-way tie.
It ain't with me. I know that.
Dustin and Adam are knotted up at 2 apiece. There will be 2 choices to this last question. To break the tie, each of you will need to pick different.
Support.
Yay to gay! Happy Pride! Is it Katy Perry or Taylor Swift?
Can I say this real quick? If we keep giving assholes their own month, we're going to have to add a 13th month. There's just not enough fucking months to go around anymore for everyone claiming whatever the fuck month we're
I'm
in.
gonna go with Katy Perry.
You go to Katy Perry?
Yeah. Remember when all those women went to space? Up
Yeah.
there? It would have been funny if they had to parallel park while they were in the spaceship.
Wow, that's really hateful, man.
And I invited him.
I think Katy Perry said it.
All right, that's Katy Perry. Katy Perry always looks like she's thinking about something stupid. I don't know that she is stupid. It just looks like she's thinking about something stupid. All right, so you go Katy Perry, and I'm going to go Taylor Swift, and we will have a winner.
The blog belongs to Katy Perry.
Oh,
Dustin
look at
Ibarra
that.
That was a
for the
no-brainer,
win.
Ace.
Never play
Until next
speed.
time,
Let me
keep
get
your
my
fingers
Cheetos
on your
back.
keyboards
Thank
and
you.
your heads up your asses so we can play another round. of Blah, blah, blah.
You know, I mean, this is a great day. I didn't know how to play the game. I won it. It's kind of crazy. We learned a lot about dildos and stuff.
All right,
It's a
sit
fun
down.
time. Yeah.
I'm a veteran of the game. This is probably my 80th game. And what happened here is basically like when you're doing the football pool at the office and you're handicapping your teams and the fucking receptionist who's never even heard of the Vikings or the Packers or whatever just fucking runs the table and you eat shit. That's exactly what happened.
I was just guessing on who had the prettiest eyes the whole time.
Yeah,
That's all I was doing.
Come on, Packers.
All right, should we do a little news, Dawson?
Yes, we can. After Joe Biden ended his re-election campaign, it was written by top political reporters. The book reveals that Walz was selected over fellow finalists Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro and Arizona Senator Mark Kelly. Now, all 3 underwent final interviews at Harris's residence. Tim Walz notably chose a Diet Mountain Dew over water.
Yeah. Nectar of the Tards. Thank you. It's Nectar of the Tards.
He's on fire.
The decision, now widely criticized by pundits, was driven by Harris's team's belief that Walz had the strongest appeal to rural voters.
There's something wrong with him, and he would always do that. I'm going to do an impersonation of a dude. Like, what would a dude do? And he'd go, well, he'd pop the hood on an international harvester. Like, I like when politicians, when you catch them in the middle, like, oh, I was just gapping the plugs like a normal person on my international harvester. It's like, well, you do have a crew filming you. You're not really caught off guard by this. How in all like here's all right, let's do this. Tim Walz seems fucking nuts to me. He seems horribly unqualified. He seems like an asshole and he seems dumb too, right? He's like, what ICE is doing is no different than a modern day gazpacho. That's like, Tim, that's a cold soup from Spain. Oh. We're not doing anything different than a modern day gesso. That's the white paint they put on canvases before they paint. I'm out of words.
This is worse than Cincinnati, Germany.
That's right. So he's an idiot, but that's what they end up for, running for vice president, right? And it's kind of nuts. So like when teams, we're talking about football, and we all have our team, and they'll select somebody. You know, they'll select Ryan Leaf, you know, like San Diego, get Ryan Leaf, and you go, oh, that guy turned out to be a bust, right? But he's 6'6", has a cannon for an arm, and racked up big stats in college, right? So it's like, all right, fine, he didn't fucking work out in the league, but the person that picked him is not a fucking retard. Right. The guy fucking led the nation in touchdown passes and yardage, and he's a fucking tower of a guy, you know? And like, there's a lot of busts in the NFL, NBA, and stuff like that, but they weren't fucking idiots. They were good in college. You still picked the wrong guy. He was like a quarterback in college that fucking got the ball on first down and punted it into the stands. Why is he going in the first round? Yeah. You're the fucking Raiders. Like, what are you doing? This guy is a fucking idiot. Why would he have been in the running? And I think, oh, I know what it is. You know how hot chicks always have a bunch of fat friends hanging around them? Because they always get to be the hot one. Even if they're 6.5, as long as they have those 2s.
Yeah.
Orbiting around their planet. Yeah, that's what you do with Dustin. Yeah. I think that's how Lena Dunham makes her living now. Yeah. She rents herself out to 6s. We're going bar hopping, girls? Okay. I think Kamala Harris is like, I need someone dumber than me. And this is going to be a search.
Yeah, Mark Kelly would have made her look like a golden retriever.
Right. Shapiro. Right. All right. Sorry. What else we got?
Who was the move? Well, Mark Kelly just looked like an erection to me all the time. He's like, but he was bald, but he was like.
Oh, the astronaut?
He was like bald, but like.
Yeah.
Like a fucking hard cockhead.
Yeah.
Like a Hims commercial.
Like a Hims commercial, yeah.
An astronaut. By the way, astronaut is one of those gigs. Doctors out the window, lawyers we all fucking hate, fuck school teachers, priests just molest everyone. Astronaut is that one job where people go, okay, get out of the way. He was an astronaut.
It
fucking
kind of is,
listen to him.
Remember when our astronauts were stuck in space? No one really gave a fuck, kind of. They were there for like a year. And
everybody cared.
No one cared.
We just didn't know how to go get them.
I don't know.
I can't go up
it
there
wasn't Apollo 13.
I can't take my Bugatti to space and go pick these guys up.
Yeah, but it wasn't like we weren't like, we got to get our boys back. We were like,
no, it was. It was.
Let me ask you this.
Didn't you guys want the astronauts back? Don't you agree that he's a fucking idiot?
Don't you agree that the woman came back and we kind of look the same now? Like we have the same hair? We have the same look, yeah.
I feel like you did that whole thing just to work that bit in at the end.
I did.
Listen, you borrow. I don't want to make fun of your culture, but on the construction sites when I used to work back in the day, every porta potty said Mexican space shuttle on it. And you know what? We agreed. We're like, yeah, that's about as far as they got with the technology. Let me ask you this about Katy Perry going to space.
Yeah.
Katy Perry went to space, was it 4 or 5 months ago now?
I think so.
Her and her longtime partner, Orlando Bloom, broke it off like 2 months ago. He went to Bezos' wedding alone. She didn't go. They're broken up. They've been together for 1 million years. About the time she went to space, he was thinking about breaking it off, right?
Yeah.
He had some thoughts about that rocket blowing up. Some thoughts. You know what I mean?
I can see
I'm not saying he sabotaged the rocket, but Orlando Bloom had definitely had an ass full of Katy Perry and was at that stage, we've all done it, where we've done it where you're going to quit a job or you're going to break up or whatever. Like, you decided to quit the relationship or quit the job, in April, but you didn't actually pull the trigger until July, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like an Apple subscription. It keeps renewing, and each
Right.
month you're like, fuck, I gotta cancel that.
Yeah, right. But you've been thinking about
Yeah.
canceling for months now. He had to be right in that sweet spot of, Jesus Christ, I'm going to break up with her, but I'm going to fucking have this conversation with this nutty broad. The kids are going to get drawn into this, and it's going to be such a fucking nightmare. If that shuttle would just blow up.
Yeah. And that, okay.
And by the way, he's an actor.
And
so
yeah.
he can draw some tears, you know.
His
put
second thought was the sympathy pussy alone.
Sympathy snatch alone.
Yeah.
I loved her. I was planning on
Sympathy
marrying her. I had Dustin find me a ring at Santa Monica in the sand. I was going to present it to her. Soon as they docked, soon as they landed, I had the ring. He's an actor, so he's holding back the tears,
Yeah.
you know. It's perfect. The sympathy snatch, it would never end. Never end. And he'd do a smart move like Clooney. Clooney had a 30-year uninterrupted streak of plowing every starlet in Hollywood, but he played it smart. He played it smart. He got married when he was like 22, didn't work before he made any money or anything, then got divorced, then got rich, then fucked every starlet for 30 years going, hey man, I've been married already and I got burned and I'm not really over it, you know, and I'm just not ready to do that again. He did it, it didn't cost him any money, got it out of his fucking system early, can't do it again, you know, he's been hurt before. Orlando Bloom just getting his cock sucked in perpetuity.
Yeah.
She wants a ring. She wants commitment. He's like, look, babe, I love you, but the last woman I loved blew up in outer space, and I'm just not ready. No, hold on. Don't stop sucking. I'm talking. Your mouth's open, so are your ears. Let's go, babe. Let's do this.
You're on fire. Holy shit.
Oh, Orlando Bloom. Boy, did he left fucking money on the table.
Orlando Boom.
Orlando Boom. Oh, it would have been awesome.
It sure would have been.
Yeah, it would have been great.
All those yakety broads coming back and acting like they fucking invented penicillin.
Yeah. Oh, and what's her name? Gayle King.
Oh.
Who decided? Gayle King, basically, we decided as America, like 4 years ago, that Gayle King needed to just be everywhere all the time. She's like fucking ranch dressing. It's like, I never saw this before. Now and you want me to dunk pizza into it? When did this become? Well, it's ubiquitous now. It's like there's a party. Where's Gayle King? Yeah, Bezos is getting married. Where's Gayle? Someone's going out. Where the fuck is Gayle King? She eats Oprah Snatch for a living. That's all.
Yeah.
She doesn't do anything, does she?
I like that you doubled down on Snatch.
I did.
Two different bits.
I love that movie.
I thought that No
What?
Kings protest was about her those whole time.
Yeah, you didn't know she sponsored it.
No more Gayle Kings. Yeah.
What does Gayle King do? Why do we need her? And why is she at every fucking event?
I don't know, but when Katy Perry, when they were in space, they all came back and they're like, Katy Perry sang It's a Wonderful Life for 4 minutes while we were up there. And I was like, I would have committed murder.
Yeah.
Like I'm having a panic attack. I'm in a tube going 1,000 miles an hour. I'm weightless and I can hear, and I think to myself.
Wait a minute, didn't she bring a daisy up there too?
Yes.
I would have loved it. I would have loved it if Orlando had gotten his wish and the rocket blew up, and then the FDA or whoever, NTSA or whatever, who does the crime, whatever. There's too many.
FTD florist.
Too many initials.
FTD florist went to get the daisy.
BLM came in and they were.
WBLS.
BFD came in and they were looking at the wreckage, and they swear it was a long 7,000-page report. And after 6 years in reconstructing the entire capsule, it found out that the cause of the catastrophic failure was that Katy Perry's daisy got sucked into an air vent, seized the motor on a recirc pump, the thing overheated, blew off one of the heat shields, and upon re-entry, the whole thing blew up.
You're amazing.
Wouldn't it be on Orlando? It'd be like, that is amazing news. Don't stop sucking. Amazing news. Amazing news. The reason you're positioned this way so I can see the TV, babe. But don't stop sucking. All right. That's enough dick talk. I want to thank of millions and millions of views.
Yeah, man. Yeah, thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
Yeah, my pleasure. I was watching them yesterday and was laughing. And I think just because you're not a household name yet, we should play a couple little montage, a few of those videos, so people know what we're talking about. Now, these are shot in retail locations, right?
Well, they're actually in my apartment. That's a fake background.
Oh, you did a fake background.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, see?
I'm sure that's a stock image I don't have the rights to or something.
Cheap fake. All right, we'll play the vids for you.
Can you just check in the back? Can you just accept we don't have it? The back ain't some magical place. What do you think is back there, Santa's workshop? The only thing back there is a clipboard with our schedules and some brownies Darcy brought in. I'd like to speak to your manager. I'd like to speak to your mother. Tell her she should be embarrassed. She raised someone to act like a baby in public. You want to speak to the manager, please? Manager doesn't know what's going on. Haven't you ever worked anywhere before? I know the sale ended last week, but can I still get a discount? Do you hear yourself? We can't go backwards. Time marches on. You want the sale from 15 years ago, too? When's it end, Diane? You want that price? You're going to have to go through the quantum realm with Ant-Man.
How many views do these have?
Oh, it's like hundreds of millions at this point.
Hundreds of millions?
Yeah, because of TikTok, and then they went to Instagram and Twitter, and then people who weren't me stole them and started posting them places too. Yeah, but it's like, I just love that they get shared, man, and it's my big face on there, so I don't have a problem.
It's also so strange, the rhythm of humans, where you just have no idea what's going to be captured and shared and what's going to just sort of drift into the night with all the other great movies or books that you've never seen or read. You know what I mean? And then there's Maneater by Hall & Oates. Like, I don't know why we have to hear that shitty song, but we do. Because we've decided we do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't need to hear Jack and Diane or Maneater ever again, but society outvoted me. They went, no, we do.
Yeah, that's some stuff just resonates, and then people go, I want to, hear this all the time.
I want to hear Don't Stop Believin' by Journey. I want it played at my fucking funeral, and I want speakers put into my coffin. That's how most people feel about that song.
Right.
Whereas I go, I didn't like it that much 13,000 listens ago, but now I'm fully saturated with all of those songs. But society's like, we need them. We want them.
I think everyone is just being too polite. If you asked anyone, do you want to hear Don't Stop Believing again? I think they would say, no, but I think other people like it. And it's like, can we all just fucking decide to stop?
I wish you were right, because I would embark on that campaign to get them to stop. But the last time I saw a show, I was at a venue in Palm Desert, not of my choosing, and we had to see Paul Abdul. And when I walked in there, DJ Jazzy Jeff was in the middle of playing Don't Stop Believing, and the entire place was on its feet. Entire fucking venue filled with stooges. An entire group of people that think Paul Abdul is worth a listen were on their feet, and I don't think they know it. That's the thing.
Not even the lyrics? Or what? They were singing along, surely.
No, they know the song. Sorry, they know the song clearly. They don't really know it's bad and being spoon-fed to them. They just like it. Like I always tell the story. I was with some friends, and where all I recall is winter break, going to some party in some ski chalet when some group of friends went out of town and hung out for the winter break or something. And I was driving to the party that these people were throwing. Yeah. And I heard the song Abracadabra by Steve Miller on the way over, and I started getting angry. Like, I hate this song. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. Why am I listening to it? And the wife of Mohr from The Big Three and from Windy City Heat, for anyone who knows that movie and the reference or whatever, was there, Daryl. And I walked into the party, it's like a head of steam. And I just walked in and I go, God, I heard that song, Abracadabra, again. And she goes, I love that song. And I go, oh boy. and I just left the party. But I just mean it's like, this is unbridgeable. It's not bridgeable.
I love how we got to this from you watching the videos. Like, you're like, Stooges need to stop watching your content, Scott. Is that where the point
No,
is?
that's not. It's the subtext. But it's not the text. It's the subtext.
Oh, okay. That you're just implying
No,
that.
what I'm saying is it does sound like that. It does. It's not. Yours is funny, but yours is a high quality product. But so is the movie Airplane.
Right.
And everyone can quote every line from Airplane.
Right.
So it makes it that much more confounding when the bad shit slips through.
Right. People just like something that's familiar to them, I guess.
Yes.
You know, they go, oh, I recognize this. I can clap to this and not embarrass myself.
You know who likes things that are familiar?
Who?
Dogs. They love familiar shit. They'll chase that same fucking tennis ball and eat the same kibble.
They do.
Every single night.
Every fucking night.
So were you doing stand-up before making these vids?
Yeah. I was doing stand-up for about like 8 or 9 years before it really took off on TikTok, and I was just doing open mics in Baltimore. I was hosting at Magooby's. We talked about
Joke Cut,
yeah. So I was doing stand-up and then pivoted to TikTok when that was catching on, and the customer service videos just took off, man.
Yeah, there's a genius in. I look at those kind of things like I look at really good logos. Like a really good logo, there's a genius in it. Like there's a simplicity, but there's a genius in the simplicity of it, you know. And like when you come up with a really good idea and it just resonates with people, there's a kind of genius in it, but it's the simplicity. Like what you're doing is very straightforward, but yet it captures something in people.
Yeah, and I've been lucky enough where it's like I've just been making them for the past like 3 years, and I guess because there's so much to complain about at your fucking job, I don't really run out of things. Like people just still send me ideas and like, oh, I was dealing with like someone saying, oh, I've been a customer here for over 40 years today. Website said it was in stock. Like there just seems to be a never-ending kind of rush of people complaining about their jobs.
Did you work retail before?
Yeah, I worked in the call center for IKEA.
Oh man.
Yes, which was terrible.
I could imagine because it's a lot of confusion over there. I was just at the Burbank one.
Oh yeah.
Good food court.
Yes.
For the price. That's for damn sure.
What'd you do? The meatballs, the salmon?
Yeah, the meatballs. Did like the plate with the peas and the meatballs. And for $4 you can feed a family of 9.
Right.
You know, like it's pretty good eating. I don't know. I'll tell you how I feel if I manage the IKEA.
Okay.
And maybe, feel free to disagree.
Okay.
If I owned a bookstore, and sometimes bookstores put like armed leather chairs, like high armed leather chairs. They'll have chairs around and stuff like that. If I saw someone consistently coming in and just grabbing a book and then sitting around and reading it for 4 hours and then leaving without buying a book, I'd ban that fucker. I'd be like, listen, I'm running a fucking bookstore here, not a fucking library, freeloader. You want to come in and buy a book, but don't come in and hang out. Use the bathroom and read the shit and then put it back. If I managed that IKEA in Burbank, I'd be like, you want to come in and buy a bookshelf and then buy a meatball that I'm losing money on? So be it. But you can't come in here with your fucking family and just eat. That's not our business model. This is for people that are shopping, not you and your cheap ass family and you got a fucking coupon and Wednesday kids eat free. No. Before 5, adults like half price or whatever. They got deals going on. They got people eating. There's no way IKEA's turning a profit on that.
I mean, well, maybe on the food. I think you're right.
On the food, yeah.
I mean, that's
you got to buy something.
That's why everything is like structured like a maze. They're trying to keep people in the fucking store, like looking at the furniture until they can buy something. You know what I mean? They're trying to confuse you as you go in.
I know, and I always turn the wrong way, and then I seem like the retarded fish in the aquarium. Where like they're all moving clockwise and I'm moving the other direction, banging into groupers, looking confused. And then I can't get out.
Yeah. And there's shortcuts that only the employees know about this, but they would tell us, they would give us a map where you can cut through and get to the end. You can go into an IKEA and get right to the Cinnabons on the way out. You don't have to walk through the entire store.
Wow.
Yeah, you just got to turn left as soon as you walk in.
You possess that knowledge.
I possess that knowledge.
I need you to be a kind of IKEA Sherpa for me. Like, we're going to go into the Burbank IKEA and we'll be like, listen, I want to see some bookshelves, but then we're going right to the cafeteria. So I'm going to need you to guide me.
I'm taking the secret elevator to $6 6 hot dog deal.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So you had to do, what was the normal call that you would get on the trouble line for IKEA?
Oh, it's like, how the fuck do I build this?
I could imagine a lot of that. Right?
It was a lot of like, send me a photo of what you have done, and it's like you have to start all the way over, dude. You don't even have the biggest thing at IKEA, and I don't know why they don't fix this, but when you buy a bed at IKEA, they sell an essential part of the bed frame separately, and they kind of put this on signage. It's the mid-beam of the bed. And so if you buy a bed frame and you take it home and you try to build it, if you didn't get that separate thing, you can't complete it. And that was like the number one thing. They're like, where the fuck is this part? And it's like, well, as a policy, that's in a separate section of the store.
I have this thought a lot, which is I just purchased a bunch of cabinets, lower cabinets, kitchen lower cabinets, and no one brought up shit about toe kicks. And thank God I'm the king of all toe kicks, and I've used to work in cabinet shops and have no problem knocking out a toe kick. But the person that sold me the lowers should have went, and you're not going to just fucking set those on the floor, right? Like, you're going to need a toe kick. Would you like to purchase a toe kick?
Right.
That mum was the word with toe kicks.
There's secrets. You have to read forums to understand this before you go in the store.
Why not volunteer these things? You know, like if you're selling back in the day, you know, you sell a kid's toy or something, and the person would go, that doesn't come with batteries.
Right.
So don't go home, set it all up, and then have to go back out again and get your D-cells. Like, you need your batteries. It's
solely to infuriate you personally.
But I get it, but what I don't get is, like, I feel like the car industry, like, when they sell you a car, they go, listen, for another $128, we can Simonize the interior so it won't stain, and then we can do a Z-bar on the outside for rust proofing. You know, they're constantly upselling. What happened to IKEA? I need a toe kick, bitch. Why can't you bring it up?
There's like I don't know, there's something about, like, you feel like a part of the elite, like, oh, I know all the secrets to this place. I'm an expert shopper here. You know what I mean? Like, I know when to get the deals on the meatballs. I know exactly what, you know, like a Fugelheimer is, or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's an elitism to knowing everything about the store.
Well, you're not, you know, a Navy SEAL or in Delta Force if you got a job at the Burbank IKEA. You're getting $17 an hour, and you're basically a loser. So let's drop the attitude, is what I'm saying. It was funny when I was watching your stuff.
Yeah.
Somebody brought up this old bumper bit I did 20 years ago when I was doing a late night show called Slippery Slope Guy.
Yes, I was hearing about this.
And somebody said it, and I was like, oh, yeah, it's kind of, it's not like, oh, he ripped it off. I mean, it's the same sort of construct or something. Start with this and then end with that.
This is a gotcha interview. You're telling, I owe you money. I owe you money. That's what you're saying to me.
Well, my Slippery Slope Guy videos have gotten probably 4,000 clicks on the internet. I don't think we're up to 10,000. But I told Joe to pick out a couple they thought were funny, and we'll take a walk down memory lane. We'll need the sound.
And now, an editorial from Slippery Slope Guy on sex education.
Is educating our children about sex important? Yes. But it's a slippery slope. First, you're teaching kids about the reproductive system. Then a transsexual is opening your child's mind to an alternative lifestyle. And the next thing you know, a gym coach and 6 shop teachers are pulling a train on your 7th grade daughter, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it.
May have been right about some of this stuff. All right, let's try one more.
And now, an editorial from Slippery Slope Guy on condoms in school.
Should condoms be given out in schools? Maybe. but it's a slippery slope. First, it's prophylactics in the classroom. Then the next thing you know, jackbooted government thugs have stormed your home and are fitting your daughter with a strap-on and presenting your son with his first row of anal beads, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it.
Were they all about children and sex? Or was that?
No, that was just unfortunate that we decided that was a good order to put these in, Joe. Let's do medical marijuana, and just so you don't think
And
it's
now,
all children.
an editorial
sex.
from Slippery Slope Guy.
There's like 20 of them.
On medical marijuana.
Does marijuana have some medical value? Maybe. But it's a slippery slope. First, your doctor's prescribing pot for your mother's glaucoma. Then he's treating your kid's head lice with hashish. And the next thing you know, a gang of government-funded hippies has stormed your house and forced your infant to mainline a speedball, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it!
Anyway, 4,000 clicks on the internet. Didn't catch on. It didn't capture the imagination of America.
But it's so funny, though, because it really is a super similar formula to the videos that I do, which is like just someone slowly losing their mind about something mundane, and then it's cutting away with music. You're turning to the camera, looking directly into it, but that's hilarious.
I'm glad you liked it. I haven't seen it in a while, but it kind of made me laugh. Speaking of making me laugh, I was watching, they're doing a Hulu Baywatch, series.
Okay.
Which is a retrospective. They're now doing this thing where it's like they're doing mini docs on just sort of everything or multiple part sort of docs on stuff. And I'll watch any doc, and this one's on Baywatch. And the kid who Jeremy Jackson, that was the guy who he started on Baywatch when he was 8 years old. Mm-hmm. And he played Mitch, whoever Buchanan, he played Hasselhoff's son.
Okay.
And his name was Hobie. Hobie is the name of a catamaran. Hobie cat. It was very popular back in the day. They were called Hobie cats.
Okay.
Now, they never addressed it, but am I to believe that Hasselhoff's character in Baywatch was so in love with the sea that he named his only son after a catamaran? Or is it just Hobie when nobody's named Hobie? Or did the wife name him Hobie, who we never hear from? It seems like more of a coincidence. It seems like more than a coincidence that his son was named Hobie.
Right.
And Hobie was the name of a manufacturer who made seagoing vessels.
And there's a whole documentary dedicated to this.
There's going to be when I'm fucking done, before I'm done with this shit. Not addressed in the doc thus far.
Oh, okay, all right.
But yet his son was named Hobie in the 80s when nobody was named Hobie. Mm-hmm. That's all I'm asking. Anyway, Jeremy Jackson, it's also a chain of surf shops in LA, so says Joe the Surfer. But how long have they been around? Did they name themselves after Hasselhoff's kid?
1954. I always assumed in watching that show that was the reference.
Hobie. But it was an Easter egg, right? It wasn't, the people in the Midwest just thought his name was Hobie. There wasn't Hobie Cat or Hobie Surf Shop, right? Well, it didn't slide by this young man, I'll tell you that right now. So
there was a Hobie in every class I had growing up.
Was there?
No.
No, that's the point. All right, so they named him Hobie, and then Jeremy Jackson, who was 8 at the time, when they started, I don't know, he was on for like 8 seasons or something, but he's now sitting back and telling the documentary makers that he did something odd as a young man, and we'll play you on the set of Baywatch, and we'll play it for you. And there's another part you should look out for.
I was too young to hook up with the chicks, but old enough to want to.
That's former Baywatch star Jeremy Jackson, revealing that when he did the show at age 13, he had a little case of puppy love.
Let's just say I've smelled every on Baywatch.
Turns out he was more into cats, because Jeremy's formative years were spent alongside Pam Anderson, Carmen Electra, and Nicole Eggert. And he says,
I would usually sneak in their trailers after they were done and grab their dirty bathing suits.
He used to sniff their bathing suits.
I mean, he's saying this out loud?
Yup, in the new Baywatch doc called Bay Crotch. Actually, it's called After Baywatch, but what a missed opportunity.
You do a lot of weird stuff when you're a teen, but like, would you talk on camera about all the weird things you did?
But wait a minute, he's a 13-year-old in puberty. He's on the hottest show on television. No harm, no foul. I mean, it was like, well,
foul.
Hey, Jeremy's not one to sniff and tell.
He said that his favorite was Nicole Eggert.
Can you take that as a compliment?
Nicole spoke in the same documentary, and she's like, we're not surprised.
I want you to be surprised I'm the panty sniffer. I don't want you to be like, oh, that checks out.
Well, Jeremy's not ashamed. Now, uncomfortably laugh us out of here.
I've smelled every on Baywatch.
All right, so all we need is the last 10 seconds because he starts laughing and he goes, which is kind of, I don't think he's doing it intentionally, but he goes, I've smelled every bathing suit in Baywatch. Like, I know some people laugh differently. Those are 3 hard sniffs.
Yeah. Right
in the middle of his, what? Just listen for the sniff, and the third one is a big one.
I've smelled every on Baywatch.
He puts his nose up like a beagle and goes,
he's on the hunt. He's on the hunt.
I'm saying, I don't know if the camera person was a woman, but he was definitely getting some of her vibe, right?
He was catching a scent there in the middle.
One more time. Just watch. He does 2 preemptive snorts, 2 big, and then he goes into a laugh.
Smelled every on Baywatch.
And they cut him off, too. There could have been another 8 or 10 snorts in there.
Smelling bathing suits. It's a slippery slope till 7 actresses running a train on Hobie right now. Okay, you understand me?
Oh, I don't know. It's always weird. I don't know. It's a... I don't know. It's a burden to see things and everything, but I was like, this guy's sniffing his ass off. I know. Look, you're laughing, but you're not sniffing.
No, I'm not sniffing.
You can laugh without, and he puts his nose in the air.
Like he's trying to find something.
He's looking for a trouble. He is.
He clearly developed, like, you know,
he's clearly mocking us, too, right? He's just admitting what he did and going... That's mockery, right?
Yeah, he's mocking us.
Now, do we like that he's this forthcoming?
I mean...
Do we appreciate his candor?
I do.
You do?
I mean, this was in the documentary.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what you watch a documentary for. I don't want to just hear everyone had a great time. I want to hear something insane.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you know? I want to hear that, like... What did he say? What is he saying? There wasn't a pussy I didn't smell? Is that what he's saying?
The thing about the bleeping out
is
that sometimes with your imagination it goes deeper than you'd think. You know what I mean?
They didn't just bleep the word bathing suit.
I got bleeped out. I did Kimmel Show once, and I got bleeped out for saying, I'm going to beat the bejesus out of this guy. So they bleeped out bejesus. They bleeped out bejesus, so now it sounds, and I was talking about like some comedian or something. I don't remember what it was, but they bleeped it out. So anyone at home watching thinks I said I'm going to beat the shit out of this person when I actually said bejesus, but they bleeped it out, thus making it worse.
So you think he was smelling everyone's bejesus?
He could have been smelling the bejesus out of everybody.
It's like the bejesus out of Pamela Anderson.
They said, it was interesting. So they bleeped out what he said, right?
Yeah.
But did you get what the TMZ guys went to right after he said it?
No, what did they go to?
If you roll it back...
Maybe he said crotch?
No. They bleeped out after he said it, they made a reference to the ladies being kitty cats. So just listen to what the geniuses at TMZ did. We'll just play it and we'll see if we can hear that part.
That's former Baywatch star Jeremy Jackson revealing that when he did the show at age 13, he had a little case of puppy love.
Let's just say I've smelled every on Baywatch.
Turns out he was more into cats, because Jeremy's
All right,
formative
so turns out he was more into cats. And he said puppy love, and then more into cats. But cats and pussy.
Right.
We there?
That's what I think he said.
Yeah. But they said cats. Turns out he's more into cats, so he probably said pussy.
Definitely. That's
what I'm saying, based on the cats.
Definitely.
So he smelt the bejesus out of his cats. So he is saying I smelled everyone's pussy on Baywatch.
That's insane.
That is pretty forthcoming.
Yeah, that's wild. You think and then they were like, well, he was on the most popular show. And it's like, but wasn't he I don't know, dating people his own age or something? Surely he was popular with girls.
Okay, I have an alternate theory.
Okay.
His name was Hobie, and the catamaran was called a Hobie cat.
Oh, here we go.
And now we're getting into the pussy and the cat. Now I'm confused. I've confused myself with too much knowledge.
Feels like I'm in an IKEA right now, man. I can't get out.
Well, I think what he's basically saying is he was 13 and he was on set all day with these amazing, beautiful women, scantily clad, and his hormones were going nuts. Now, a little peek into my psyche, I would have been trying to catch a look at them through their trailer window. I don't think I would have gone bloodhound. I would have gone visual. You know what I mean? God, I want to get a look at one of these chicks when she's changing. That's where I would have been at.
Right.
I would have seen Pam Anderson go into her trailer, shut the door, heard the shower fire up or something, and tried to come up with some plan that I could somehow catch a look.
Yeah, that makes more sense. I mean, clearly he's got some sort of nasal fixation going on.
Yeah.
I like to think maybe he wasn't actually smelling them, he was smelling a newly washed bathing suit, and now he's just really horny when he smells Tide or something like that. No?
No, because he said after a day of shooting.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Okay, you're right.
And I wonder if he was, remember a couple years ago there was that chick who was selling her farts in a jar?
Yeah.
I wonder if Jeremy Jackson.
I got a couple of those.
No, you got. No, sorry. I'm not judging. I'm just saying. I wonder if he got his credit card out. That's all. Little residual money.
Yeah, that's right.
We have Nicole Egertz, who is his number one. She's liked her the most. Here's her reaction to having her bathing suit smelled, her soiled bathing suit.
Well, I'm very accustomed to Jeremy being very honest and being himself. And, he's a grown man at this point, and that's what we love about Jeremy is his honesty and his candor. And that's really what the documentary is about, is finding out about all these things. And the fact that he can make fun of an adolescent Jeremy, it's the truth. And it's hilarious. And I know people are shocked by it, but I'm sure men of that adolescent age had done, I'm sure all of us at a weird adolescent age had, done some different things. And I just love it because I love him for his honesty and sharing with us.
So did you find out at that moment when he said it, or did you know before?
No, I found out after he said it in the interview. Yes. So
that kind of changes things because it's many years later.
Yeah. And listen, he's not that person anymore. If he was doing it as a man, that would be a different story.
Oh, he's still going strong. I guarantee it. If you had a trailer next to his house, he'd be in there sniffing around. Listen, I love her attitude.
Yeah.
And if we had more people who didn't think of themselves as victims or weren't lawyering up or explaining why they're in therapy now because that guy sniffed my one piece, we'd be living in a much better society. I like her attitude.
She wasn't kink shaming, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I love the idea of she's just walking down the street and someone comes up to her, excuse me, a teenager smelled your genitals. How do you feel about that?
I know. she's leaving some appointment in some hotel or something, and it's a TMZ guy wants to talk to you about your crotch for a few minutes out on the sidewalk. I also feel a little bad for the guys who are in the shot who have to walk past it.
Yeah.
Because they didn't agree. And that guy, the guys who passed it could have just been banging their guma in that hotel. They told their wife, they were out of town working or something, and now they're in the background of TMZ.
You can see a couple of those guys, their nostrils flared up. Did you catch that?
Yeah. Hold on. The book. Am I missing the book? Yeah. Sorry. The customer is always wrong. That's the name. It's available at Barnes & Noble and Amazon, and it'll be September 10th.
Yes.
But you can pre-order it now.
Yes, you can pre-order it now and get a signed copy, and it's just, it just makes fun of all the annoying parts of having a job.
So they came to you, the publisher, when they saw the success.
Yes.
And they came to you and they said, we want you to write a book.
Yeah, they were like, I had all these bits and jokes that didn't fit into the videos because I'm trying to keep them all down to 15 seconds, 20 seconds. So, and people would come up to me after shows, be like, I could fill a book with everything I, experienced at work. And I started to think, I could fill a book too. I'll fill a fucking book. And then wrote this book, super proud of it. It comes out in a couple weeks.
Oh, good. Yeah, I never worked retail. People that work retail have big issues with humanity. But there's still, there's kind of annoying jobs, and then there's sort of soul-breaking jobs, you know? Like, I've had soul-breaking jobs, like real heavy-duty, construction-y, dirty, horrible shit.
Yeah.
I feel like transcends this person was annoying. It was like this person was threatening me.
Yes.
Like that, weird, scary stuff. Like there's jobs that are like boring. Mm-hmm. There's jobs that are annoying, and then there's being a coal miner in the 30s. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And I've had a lot of coal miner in the 30s jobs.
I haven't had any of those jobs, but maybe I'll try that and I'll write a book about that next. Maybe.
It'll reset you. You will be dying for an annoying person when you're feeling like your life may be in danger.
Yeah, man. Yeah, no, I get that. There's just but the thing about retail is that it can go just beyond someone asking about a coupon. It's like I get so many people coming out to stores or coming out to shows being like, oh, someone just took a shit right on the floor at Kohl's, and I had
we're there now. Yeah, I think we're getting to the point where the retail's getting dicey, and the coal mine has been cleaned up. Because now there's crazy smash and grabs, and guys just driving their pickup trucks through the front window, and guys jumping out, gangbangers jumping out and grabbing shit. You're right. It's like the coal mine was the dangerous place, and the retail was, a couple kids shoplifting a candy bar back in the day.
Right.
Now the retail's gone cattywampus, and the coal mine's been safened up, right?
Yeah, it's gone kind of crazy. And then you have this whole other aspect of it, which is people just recording retail workers at their job, trying to get them fired or trying to pull them into a TikTok prank or dance or whatever the fuck it is. And it's just give people space.
The one that always gets me is the person freaking out at the airport in front of the Delta counter when they're going, the plane's left. You know what I mean? They grab the computer and throw it and stuff. It's this person is not in charge of that plane.
Right.
This person's only telling you something you don't want to hear.
Right.
But they're not in charge of the plane. And you've just ripped their computer off their desk and threw it at them. It also seems like a weird coping mechanism. This is how you deal. You ever see the movie Roadhouse?
Yes.
Good answer.
Okay.
The new one?
Oh, no, I haven't seen the new one.
Good. These are both good answers.
Okay.
But you've seen the old one.
Yes.
Right? And sometimes I think about sort of conflict resolution. So let's just say you're the chick who's standing at the Delta counter, and the chick behind the counter saying the plane's already left, and your reaction, instead of asking for the next available flight or booking a hotel or whatever that thing is, is to tear the computer off her desk and throw it at her. What must you be like in other facets of life? When you hear stuff you don't like. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm guessing there's a lot of like photos hung over drywall getting smashed in.
In her apartment?
Yes, exactly. That kind of shit.
So there's a great scene in Roadhouse that I always think about, which is first Roadhouse.
Mm-hmm.
The chick, there's a hot chick in the middle of the Roadhouse, and she decided to like stand up on top of the table and dance and like show her tits or something.
Okay.
And at some point, Dalton, the bouncer, went, you got to get off the table. And he like extended his hand to her, and she grabbed his hand and she stepped off the table. And her boyfriend pulled a knife out and lunged at Dalton. And I think, how do you get through a Saturday night? Like, you're going to be in prison for the rest of your natural life if this is what makes you want to stab somebody. Like somebody gets your, you know, you ask for the curly fries and you got the sweet potato fries. Like, out comes the knife. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you'd certainly be in jail if this was enough. If the bouncer going, you're not allowed to dance on the table, but let me help you off. If that's enough for you to lunge at him with a knife, then there's going to be an issue. And I feel maybe that guy should get together with the chick at the Delta counter. And they should have the most volatile couple on the planet.
It's like you're telling me you've never had a minor inconvenience before? You're telling me this is the worst thing that's happening? Like, how do you even get to like 25 if that's your natural reaction to something?
Yeah, so like when you're coming out of the Costco and someone left a shopping cart behind your car, do you just stab everyone in the parking lot?
Just in case.
Well, I think we have the scene
here.
Yes. Oh, this is good. Let's see.
Come on, darling. Woo! Hey, pal, do me a favor. Get her down off there. What do you say? I say let her dance. Woo! Woo!
So the boyfriend is wanting to let her dance on top of the table.
We don't want to...
Oh, and they're just saying you're not allowed to dance on top of a table. That's all right. Sorry. Out comes the switchblade.
Out comes the switchblade immediately.
So if you're like at a Fuddruckers and you just stand on top of the table and someone goes, "Hey, you're not allowed to stand on the table," you just pull out a stiletto and lunge at them.
That's where we're at now.
Is that where we're at?
That's where we're at. Yes. This is what the book's about. It's mainly like self-defense methods.
Oh, it's about Roadhouse? I'll watch it. I'll read the shit out of that book.
The whole book.
You didn't tell me it was about Roadhouse.
Frame by frame
now
analysis
I'm
of
excited.
Roadhouse.
All right.
It's about the new version, though.
You're getting a pre-order, bro. If it's about Roadhouse, even if half of it's about Roadhouse, I'm buying that book.
Oh, yeah. You'll be very excited with this then.
I cannot wait. Wow, this is serendipity too.
I know, I can't believe
And the other
it.
half's about Baywatch?
Exactly.
Reorder that shit.
There's a lot of scratch and sniff stuff going on in the back of it too, yeah.
Little Hobie scratch?
Little Hobie scratch.
All right, well, that's different. I thought it was just you kind of yammering on about stuff. I didn't know it was Baywatch and Hobie. I didn't know. You should have front-loaded that shit. This is a totally different dynamic we're about to have. You know, I was insulting when you sat down initially, but I'm taking it all back. I did not know
all right, good.
It was about Roadhouse and Baywatch. I also learned from watching the doc that Hasselhoff is very proud of his singing.
Okay, yeah.
Which is, aren't we all jealous of that? To be fair to middling at something
To be
and
blissfully
very
unaware.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Just like he gets up there and kind of sings like someone you know at Thanksgiving who might sing, but certainly never did that, never got paid to. You know, some uncle's doing some karaoke or something, but not paid, professional. And he does it and he loves it. And he talks about it.
I mean, doesn't he have like a huge fan base in Germany with the singing? Like, does he tour?
Right. But I think there's a thing going on.
Okay.
Tell me what you think. There's a theory.
Okay.
Germany loves David Hasselhoff.
Right.
And they say it to the extent that someone who lives outside of Baltimore who works on a Kia hotline is very well aware of it. we're aware of this.
Correct.
Right? And Germany's like, we love this guy. And then we're like, this guy's a douchebag who can't sing. And they're like, we love him. And we go, but he makes a stupid show where he talks to his car. And they're like, we love this guy. That's Germany. Then there's France. France loves Jerry Lewis. And we're like, we hate Jerry Lewis.
Okay.
We think he's a fucking blowhard douchebag. We love him. Yeah, but he's such a fucking hack and he's such a douchebag. We love him. Now, these are both people we had to deal with in World War II. Germany, there was Dresden, firebombing, come after them.
Okay.
France hates us because we shame them by liberating them. Are they just taking two Americans who we hate the most and saying they love them the most to piss us off?
As revenge.
It's revenge.
Wow.
They don't really think Jerry Lewis is funny, and they certainly don't think Hasselhoff has pipes. They're just doing it to fuck with us.
I love that theory.
You like that theory?
I love that the government is forcing people to buy albums. There's just a warehouse full of these.
Listen, Germany has a rich history of controlling their populace. Let's just put it that way. So they love, he sung atop of the Berlin Wall when it was coming down.
Okay.
On a forklift, on a cherry picker, in a jacket that was adorned with Christmas lights.
And no one asked him to.
Nobody asked him to. He said, fuck it. This is where I'm going. Show him on the Berlin Wall. And all I'm saying is, Germany's got a bone to pick with us, and so does France. And is this how they're repaying us? Because it can't be a coincidence that they picked the number 1 and number 2 most hated douchebags in this country and decided to build monuments to them. It's impossible. It's statistically impossible. Just like Hobie could never be named Hobie. You with me?
What country do you think is taking revenge on us for that one?
For Hobie?
Yeah, for Hobie.
That's a good... You know what? I'm going to put my guys on that. All right, here's him with his... on top of the Berlin Wall with a light-up jacket.
I mean, my theory is the forklift's trying to take him away. The forklift is waiting for people to part. They're trying to back out.
They're trying to back it out.
Yeah.
It would sound better if that backup beeper kicked in. Meep, I've been looking, meep, meep, for free, meep. So you think they're trying to cart him away?
Yeah, they're trying to cart him away. They were like, no, you'll see more people from up here, Hasselhoff.
He's so into it. You got that jacket. By the way, it's a lot of technology for 1989 or 87 or whatever the Berlin Wall.
I wouldn't have trusted this jacket.
What year did the Berlin, 86? What year did the Berlin Wall come down? I'll put it on my screen. If you can't find it on the computer, what do you think?
89.
89. Oh, I was right
89.
initially, and then I questioned myself, which I should learn to never do. All right, Dawson's got some, and then when you pre-order it, it'll arrive when the book drops. So they say. That used to be the deal. I assume it's still in place. That'll be September 10th. All right, Dawson's here, and he's brought his news.
Yeah, we're going to lead off with some more Baywatch stuff because we haven't gotten enough of it yet. It appears that also in the documentary that the Baywatch cast didn't get paid the big bucks despite the show's worldwide success. It's kind of embarrassing, I think. The cast members say that they are offered $3,500 a show, said Nicole Eggert, whereas the cast of Friends was earning $1 million each.
Yeah, there's always that. As a guy who used to build houses for a living and build, which was my job, the notion of you bought that land for $200,000, then we built the house for $300,000, and then 11 years later you sold it for $2.7 million. Like, where's my cut? It's like, I don't know. I got paid $15 an hour to frame the fucking house. That's how it worked. Or like every guy who's built a casino. Like there are iron workers who are on a crew that built Caesars. And that was 26 years ago. I mean, it was longer ago, but let's say the new wing or whatever, and all they do is make $1 billion a year, but no residual check goes to the iron worker who built the fucking place. It doesn't make sense to me that only in TV where you go, I shot that Pepsi commercial, now I need to get paid in perpetuity. It's like you didn't do anything and you got paid for the fucking day you did do something and tough shit.
Right.
And listen, if you can drive a better deal, drive a better deal, but that's it. I have no sympathy for actors. Plus, Nicole Eggert, you got $3,500 a week or an episode or a day or like whatever it is, as opposed to working at the Cinnabon at LAX. Like what were you were just going to do some, you're going to invent the cure for cancer or something and sell it to Upjohn? Like what's the alternative of what you would have got paid for?
Right. I like your
with
point.
your high school diploma and all.
I think you should go with that, though. Like, normal workers should get residuals for what they do. Because people, like, people are underpaid, I feel like, with their labor. You know what I mean?
If you work on a building, you get paid a certain amount of money based on traffic that goes into that building, foot traffic.
Yes, exactly. Bridges, whatever. You built a bridge 50 years ago.
It's a slippery slope. Because the problem is really everybody, the guy who built this table could lay claim to going, I need to wet my beak. Where's my vig? He would never do that. But the point is someone could go, I hung the door in the front of the Winchell's Donuts, and it's the door that everyone walks through to buy donuts. I'm not saying I should get 50 cents a donut, but 2 cents a donut. It would never. It would be endless. And my feeling is call out your price, get paid, and then go home. And if you don't get paid when you're doing it, that's on you. Now, Nicole Eggert could have went, I want $10,000 an episode and I'm quitting, and they would have went, there's the door.
Right. That's what they would have said.
Right.
Jeremy Jackson took a little more.
Ooh.
A little sniff every now and then.
Yeah. That was his vig. He got his pound of flesh. That's right. Yeah, Jeremy's like, look, if they're not going to pay me, at least I'm going to steal some of these donuts.
By the way, Jeremy Jackson also says that he was on speed quite a bit. And speed back then, I believe, was biker crank, not the kind of stuff that's up today.
Jesus.
That might cause the deviated septum that you're hearing in his laughter.
Oh.
That's a possibility there. But he did mention that
it wasn't a sailing accident.
Right. And his Hobie cat.
You're right. I did hear that he was strung out pretty good for a while.
Yeah, he said at one point he hadn't slept in 5 days, and that's gnarly. Hasselhoff would come up to him and say, "Are you smoking pot or something?" And he's like, "Oh shit."
What would you rather? Not sleep for 2 days, or not shit for 7 days?
Ooh,
my God,
that's easy.
Easy?
Easy. I'd not sleep for 2 days.
Man, it's so fucking painful, though. It's so painful. When
At this festival last weekend, I woke up on... I went 36 hours. I didn't go 24 hours.
Yeah.
But I woke up at, 10 o'clock in the morning, worked all day, and then I had to get a shuttle to the airport at 4:45 in the morning. Festival ends at midnight. Everyone's partying. You're just going to stay up. And then I don't sleep on airplanes. And then I got home and stayed awake as long as I could and finally went to sleep. But I went about 36. 2 days, not a problem. You get a little punchy, but to carry around...
Thank you for shitting on my point. But 2 days is a problem for most people, is what I would say. Yeah. And I'll bet you closed your eyes on the airplane.
I'm also saying...
Not saying you saw logs.
I'm strictly going with your hypothetical. Compared to not shitting for 7 days... That can be incredibly painful. I've, went for maybe 4 or 5 days and it hurt.
I feel like I've talked to a lot of people who haven't shit for prolonged periods of time. Not good for you, but they just didn't. Like there's some people that have a shit schedule like snakes eat.
Yes. Yes.
I just eat a whole rabbit every 12 days. You know what I mean? So, all right. So let's say 3 days up versus 7 days shitting, and where are you at, Scott?
I love to sleep. I sleep if I could, I would sleep 15 hours a day like a dog, in all honesty. Yeah, I need sleep. So I would take the not shitting.
All right, well, I've split the room then.
Yeah.
I find serious sleep deprivation is painful, and it affects the shit. Like, you might as well just give me a Quaalude and a 40-ouncer. I'm that good at things once I get past into whatever sleep deprivation. One day, done it. Listen, I used to work morning radio.
Yeah.
And I've done my fair share. But also, I would say, Dawson, there is I've done when I was shooting an independent film, we knocked off one night at like 2:30.
Sure.
I got home at 3. I used to do Howard Stern all the time on very little sleep.
Yeah.
But there's still a difference between like a 90-minute nap and going through. Like, eyes don't close for 2 days. I can get a little charge on a 90-minute nap or 2 hours. You know, when I used to do Stern, I'd come home at 12:30 at night, go to bed at 1:30, and get up at 2:30.
Jesus.
Go back in and do Stern. But
that's true.
The 1 hour could get me through till 9:30 in the morning or whatever. If I couldn't do the 1 hour, I think I would be wrecked. But we'll get a poll. All right. Anyway, what else? What were we talking about?
Well, the creator of My So-Called Life, Winnie Holtzman, was 39 when she was writing this television show. Did you guys ever see it?
My So-Called Life, did you say?
Yeah.
No, what was it on?
It was
I've heard of
ABC's
it.
groundbreaking drama series about the life of a perfectly normal teenager played by Claire Danes. As she worked her way through the perfectly normal misery of trying to be a human being in American high school in the 1990s. Well, it turns out that the creator of My So-Called Life was definitely a fan of Loveline, not necessarily a fan of yours, though.
Wow.
Yeah. In an interview,
She
was
liked
asked,
the radio show, but not me.
No, she didn't even mention the radio show. They're calling to the TV show. They're calling to the MTV television show. She says, "Do you remember Loveline?" Holzman asked.
This is the creator of My So-Called Life.
Yeah.
Thank God I didn't start by saying, "Oh God, I love that show." I was like, we were both like, "Huh?" All right, but go ahead.
What was that?
She said there was this show with that guy, Dr. Drew Pinsky was his name. And there were a lot of young people on it. I guess some of them might have been in their 20s, but they were teens calling in. There were teens calling in, asking questions about sex and love. I listen to that sometimes. I'm not saying I stole from that, but it would get me in the mood, and it would assure me that, in other words, life isn't just special for teens. They do go on to credit you later in the article.
I love that show.
Holzman, whose recent credits include working on the script for upcoming Wicked movies, notes that she pulled dialogue from everywhere in life, not just confused teenagers turning to Adam Carolla for sex help.
This is a big story. I expect a lot of calls from family members. My dad's going to get on the blower later today. Son, did a deep dive.
It is curious, though, that she says there was the show with that guy, Dr. Drew Pinsky. It wasn't a show with a guy. It was a show with two guys.
Yeah.
It was always a show with two guys.
What happened to chopped liver over here?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I'd like some more so-called credit next time.
I agree.
How about that? How about my so-called credit, bitch?
Well, I got some good news. We might not hear from Lizzo for a couple years.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah. She's on a mission to restore her mental well-being. The four-time Grammy Award winner.
Please do it in solitude, quietly.
Yeah.
Please. Yeah.
She's going to take a step back.
I hope she comes out with an album of just Don't Stop Believing covers. Just put 15 of those in a row for you.
If we could get her and Sofia Vergara to shut up for a calendar year, it would be so important to me. If I could just not hear something that those two were thinking.
Well, Lizzo announced she's taking a gap year.
Oh, good.
She shared the info on Instagram. She did not add much further clarification. But she released a video. I don't think we have it, but the video description is just great. It's flowery. In the video.
Oh, well, maybe we'll find the video.
She can be seen walking barefoot out to the wooden balcony of her room at what appears to be a resort in Bali. She looked all relaxed. She stood on the balcony with her hands on the railing. At some point, she raised her hands up while droplets of rain fell gently onto her body.
Well, if there's a Lizzo video,
Might be on Instagram.
let's look for it. see if it's there. I'm worried about this, and the reason I'm worried about it is when people
there you go. There she is.
Actually make a commitment to silence and mental health, they don't announce it.
Right.
They just do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm worried that she's going to keep talking throughout this journey.
Yes.
And so I'm not going to start chilling the champagne just yet. Okay, that's Lizzo.
Yeah.
Right.
That's fierce. I think that's pretty fierce.
Yeah. She loves herself.
Some fans are supporting her. One fan wrote, "Soon everybody going to be talking about how great she looks because she's losing some weight after they've been dogging her weight this whole time."
Well, can I say? Let me say this. I would like to defend humanity by saying I don't think we have a big issue with weight. In that we don't stop people randomly at supermarkets who are fat and go like, "Really think you should be eating the peanut butter
It's the wrong
with your
aisle for
carriage?"
you.
Yeah, stay
Get out
away
of
from
the
the pound
carbs.
cake, bitch.
Right.
Got the word pound right in it, and you've picked up too many of them.
You get 5 minutes in the bakery. Move along.
Right. We really don't do that.
Yes.
We're pretty live and let eat, you know? The problem is when the chicks put on the sports bra and the cycling shorts and try to explain to you why this is the new face of beauty, then you get some pushback. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
And the problem is they bring it on themselves because they go, look, there's a fat chick in every fucking corner of this universe now. Like, there's just fat people everywhere. Go to Disneyland. There's tons of fat chicks getting around on those Lark scooters. Tons of. I don't stop and ask them their weight. I don't ask them to put the churro down.
What's the tire pressure on that?
I don't ask them about the tire pressure that should be increased with the extra weight. But that's how by the way, my grandfather was killed by a fat chick on a scooter, had a blowout, and just swerved right into his lane, took him out. But I don't say anything, but when you start explaining that this is the new ideal and that we're healthy and that you should be attracted to this, when Dove soap tries to sell us on this, then we push back and then we get into fat shaming. But we're not really into fat shaming. You just try to foist something on us that we didn't want. And that's who we are.
But is it held up as like an ideal, or is it just like people like this exist and Dove soap is trying to go, we know people like this exist?
If they want, there's way more of this than there are Nicole Egerts, then I'd go, true that.
Right.
But they don't do that. They go, we found the new shape of beauty. And then I go, no, you didn't. And now we get into an argument, and that's the issue.
And now you're screaming at the television.
That's right.
I think we stumbled across your new cooking show, though, Live and Let Eat.
Live and Let Eat.
A celebration of
Carolla.
great food and minding your own business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like garlic. Garlic makes everything better.
It's possible that Lizzo's taking her year off because of the sexual harassment suit that was allowed to go forward against her.
I thought it was like a verbal harassment thing.
She allegedly encouraged catching dildos launched from performers' vaginas at a strip club and eating bananas protruding from the performers' vaginas.
Oh, they were on the road.
Yeah, well, yeah. There's no rules on the road.
That's not Orange
The
County.
only rule on the road is don't shit on the bus.
Yeah.
That's the only rule on the road.
Yeah, tell that to Dave Matthews.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like them in Thailand or at like the red light district or something. That's
where
Amsterdam,
they were in
right?
Amsterdam,
Yeah,
yes.
that's not a states thing.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I don't know why the fan was saying like everyone's dogging her for her weight. It seems like there was a bigger issue going on that people didn't like.
Let's bury the lead.
Yeah.
She's fat. It's easy. There you go.
Yeah, you're gonna get sued. I mean, that's just where we're at these days.
Yeah. She looks
All right.
like she lost a lot of weight, though. She looks really good, especially in that rain. It just looks glorious on her vacation in Bali.
I can't wait for updates on the gap year every other week.
And also, if you're big and beautiful and bold, then why are you losing weight? Like I don't get it. There's
She plays the flute, right?
Yeah,
maybe it's
I
an
think
airflow thing. Maybe it's a she's
wind
not
thing?
breathing as well, and her flautist skills are starting to suffer. So
There
maybe,
is
maybe she's doing it for the art.
Joe, I think I liked a tweet that from a few days back that was insane about a female doctor explaining that being fat wasn't bad for you. You can look it up. It's probably on the internet somewhere. So it's always a thin white chick who explains, like, because they want the other bitches to get fatter, more cock for them. But they never. That's the subtext. They never say it, but I know what they mean. They want everyone to be a fucking blimp except for them. Oh, do you have that? That one. It's pretty crazed. It is a female, obviously woke doctor. I'm also semi-convinced that a lot of people put a few fake degrees up on their wall and then put the top of Scrubs on and then give you a lecture on shit. Like, I could just be like, smoking's good for you, but eating pussy will kill you.
Right.
Anyway, I'm Dr. Adam.
Scrubs
I
are
got
from
the
Spirit
scrub. I got the
Halloween.
scrub top on, so you can take it from me. All right. Let's hear what she says. She's a
Here's my
doctor.
hot take as a doctor. I totally agree. It is okay to be fat. We don't say that enough, but it needs to be normalized. If you are fat, that is okay. It is typically not a problem that requires immediate solving. It is not an emergency. You don't have to drop everything in the pursuit of being not fat. Erin said this other thing in a different video that I totally agree with as well, is that it is okay to not be healthy. We act like it is this moral failing, this cardinal sin that you deserve a scarlet letter if you are not healthy. And there's a name for that, and that's called healthism. Now, don't get me wrong. In my line of work, there's a lot of people that I see that want to gain weight, lose weight, take other measures
Nobody
that they
wants
think
to
will improve their health in some way. And by all means, that's what we're here for. We're here to help you with that and be supportive of that.
Yeah.
But a good doctor will not judge you for being fat. They will not judge you for being unhealthy. They will not judge the decisions that you made or the decisions that were made for you, which is the much more likely
That's a
scenario
good doctor.
that got you to
That's
the
what a
point
good doctor
where you
will
are
do.
That's a
right
good
now.
doctor.
We're
dude.
gonna
to
help
lose
you
weight.
with the changes that you want to make.
Now do
And
smoking.
If you are someone
Oh,
who
if I
wants to
told
lose
this
weight
bitch
for
I
health purposes,
vaped,
and there are
she'd
certain
fucking tackle me on the
scenarios
way out to the
where
car.
losing weight can be health promoting. We're here to help you with that. We are also here to help you if you decide to not make any changes at all. We're still there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, God.
Hey,
This is trouble.
I'm the coach for your basketball team. And listen, I'm going to give you guys some drills to work on. But if you don't work on it, if you don't dribble and take your free throws every day, I'm not going to get mad at you.
No,
Thank you.
That'll be your personal
All right.
decision.
It's your personal decision.
Being fat's about the worst thing, least healthy way you can live, and it cost us tons of money. And everyone that got ravaged by COVID was basically fat people. So I don't know what the fuck. It's horrible on your joints. Like, I have no idea what this bitch is talking about. But anyway, that's where we're at now.
There is something to
Elvis had a better doctor.
Well, he's got all the
Like
right
Elvis
drugs.
had a less dangerous doctor than this bitch.
Yeah.
There is something too where it's like if you're overweight and you go to the doctor, I feel like the doctor's always going to go to, oh, you do need to lose weight, instead of like if there is something deeper going on or some issue. I feel like you have trouble getting like believed sometimes.
Why do they weigh you every time you get a checkup if it's neither here nor there? You know what I mean? Like, they don't measure my hair. You know what I mean? Like, you fucking first thing you do is you step on a scale when you get a checkup. So why?
If I had to guess, so they can see any drastic reductions or increases in your weight since the last time you were visited.
And
which
I'm
would
here
be
to also
according to a
tell
difference.
you, it's for them to go, you could probably drop a couple
Sure.
lbs, for your height and your build and whatever, you should be coming in about 190 and you're 207. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it is. That's what doctors do. They tell you shit all the time that you don't want to do. That's what they do. That's what doctors and dentists do.
Well, that's right, yeah.
They go, enough of the candy corn now.
Well, you might have heard about this story a long time ago, in 2022, not a long time ago, but A former Nevada politician was sentenced to life in prison after being found guilty on Wednesday of killing a journalist in September of 2022. As the jury's foreperson read out the guilty
fake
verdict,
news.
Clark County Public Administrator Robert Tellis looked down and shook his head. He was sentenced to life in prison with the eligibility for parole after a minimum of 20 years. Basically, what happened was that he stabbed a Las Vegas Journal Review reporter. Go ahead.
I would be a mess being sentenced.
Oh, yeah.
Because they'd go, all right, we're giving you 10 years, and then you'll be eligible for parole after 10 years. And I would be like, but that's from right now, right? And they'd be like, no, we got to get you processed. And I'd go, well, how long's that going to take? They'd be like, a week. I'd be like, no. You just sentenced me to 10 years.
Right.
You just hit your fucking gavel right now. I should be, I'm prorating this shit. It's from now.
Starting
what?
the stopwatch.
Bailiff, what time is it?
There actually is.
12:45. All right. I'm not starting the clock 4 days from now. I got to get on this 10 years now.
Now, I'm not sure in this guy's case because they say it's 20 years until he's eligible for parole with a life sentence. But when you do get a yearly sentence, they take out time served. So if you were being held prior to trial, those are days that count. And then a lot of states, if you do 2 days without getting into trouble, they give you a third day free.
Oh,
so
really?
You only end up doing, in California, I believe, you only end up doing, a lot of counties in California, you only end up doing 2/3 of your sentence if you stay out of trouble.
This is one of the rare instances I'm looking at both these gentlemen where they both look like the killer.
Yeah.
Usually it's easy to tell. The El Salvadorian migrant and the blonde chick, it's pretty easy to do that. But one of them was jogging.
They're both capable of murder.
They
both of those people.
I mean, you put a gun in my head, I'd be like, they both seem like they could do some damage.
Either way, I'm not playing poker with either of them.
No. Turns out the guy on the right is the guy who did the killing.
Okay.
The killing. And we killed this journalist because this was an older story, I think.
Yes, this is a couple of years ago. He stabbed the reporter to death because the reporter exposed corruption in his office, destroying both his political career and his marriage. The story detailed an allegedly hostile work environment, including bullying, retaliation, and an inappropriate relationship between Tellis and his staff.
Stabbing a guy for that's okay, but it's not like he tried to help a woman off a table or something. Something that was really stabbable. Right. You know what I mean? All he did was expose a little corruption. Yeah, it's not like he helped the woman.
Offered a hand.
Offered a hand.
Yeah, he was arrested days after this happened, but this is almost 2 years. I guess that's how long the justice system takes. That seems pretty expedient. I don't know.
Yeah.
But his family took the stand and just begged not to give him a life sentence without parole. I guess he's got a young family, so he might see parole after 20 years and be able to see his family one more time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't either.
I don't feel like people would beg for me to get out early. I think they'd like to just kind of know where I was, you know.
Who's paying for stuff while you're in?
Oh, that's a good point. They might beg.
Get them out.
They might beg.
You're
right.
He's got like 90 people.
Somebody's got to pay for shit.
Now.
Oh, yeah. You're right. I didn't factor in people may have to pay for their own shit theory.
The table residual guy is going to come after for you.
That's right.
Where is he?
Yeah.
All right. Let's do one more. Let me just ask... is our guest here? Because I was told they were getting here early, but then there's a sign that you didn't hold up. Oh, okay.
Can I add one thing to the Jeremy Jackson confesses that he smelled?
Please.
He started when he was 10, so not 8, but he did it for a decade.
Oh, hold on a second. Okay. In the doc, it said he got cast at 8.
Okay, probably.
He didn't start the sniffing.
He joined Baywatch when he was only 10.
Oh, and so in the doc...
And he was there from 90 to 99. So he was done at, 19. Now, I'm just saying this.
Those are prime sniffing years.
Yes, those are prime sniffing years, but the sniffing years are like 11 and a half.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Jeremy Jackson did far worse things than he was 13, 14, and 15 years old. I will guarantee that.
You're saying sniffing is a stepping stone drug?
It's a slippery slope is what it is.
You start with sniffing, but you end up getting into like necrophilia or something. Like it all starts with a sniff.
Started listening to InXS.
I need a new doc.
All
from
of a
this
sudden, he had a
team.
collection of ties.
Yeah. So you're saying now they said in the doc 8, but they said auditioning, probably audition.
Okay.
Maybe he was like about to turn 9, auditioned, and then started the next year or whatever it is. But they said he did the sniffing at 13.
If he did the sniffing at 13, he's holding back in this documentary. He's not giving you everything that dude did at 13. I did worse things to my television set while watching Baywatch than he did on the set of Baywatch. No.
Yeah.
No way.
At least
true.
it wasn't first day of work. He was doing it. He waited 3 years or something.
He had seniority.
Yeah. Wait, tenure. He was grandfathered into those panties.
By the way, this is Jeremy. He's going to sniff your bikini at the end of the day. It's in a contract.
Yeah. I don't know. Look, most of the time I tell women to get over it, but I could see them going, ugh. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Plus, the guy turned out to be like a pretty hardcore junkie.